Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, and TMK Valley Propane presents the Dover Tornadoes and the Indian Valley Braves. Tonight's game is also brought to you by First National Bank of Denison, the Caleb Bell Real Estate Team, Wood Electric, and Keim Home Center. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Joe Geckler, Travis McClelland, and Shannon Thomas.
Is upon us, and we are in Genadin for tonight's county matchup between the 2-0 Indian Valley Braves and the 0-2 Dover Tornadoes. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler along with Travis McClelland, Shannon Thomas all night long on the sidelines for us for Big Z Sports tonight. Lydia, Brady with Claxon Communications. Don't forget our social media. All over the place tonight. You got our YouTube, our live stream. Catch it on our live stream on YouTube. You have Facebook, WTUZ, Big Z Sports Facebook, and of course on X, also known as Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter, at Big_Z Sports. On our Instagram page, you can find out you can see and search us and see all the highlights, the videos, the pictures of all the sights and sound, not just of our game, but of all the games around the area. And Travis, tonight's game here in Genadin, gonna be a good one.
Yeah, you know, it's palpable in here, Joe. We were just down on the sideline, or not on the sideline, on the 50-yard line, just bringing it all in. You can feel it. When you can feel football, you know it's going to be a dandy. I can't wait to tee this one up. Two teams that are uber focused. There wasn't a lot of chatting. There wasn't a lot of messing around. It was super focused, laser focused. They're both ready.
When you have a team that is 2-0 coming off two reasonable wins. You
Sure.
know, they didn't blow teams out, but, you know, sizable wins.
Yeah, sure.
And you have a team that played a close game in week number 1 and lost.
Sure.
And in week 2, they got in a shootout and fell short in that game, come in 0-2, a place that this program or the Tornado program has not seen since 2007.
Yeah, you know, you got two opposites. You got 2-0 and you're feeling good, and you got 0-2 and you're hungry. Also, you can get down a little bit, so you got to keep that mentality. Next play up. I always tell kids, hey, control the roller coaster. Don't ride it. You can't get too high, but you can't get too low. You got to control the roller coaster. And you know, being 2-0, you're the hunted. 0-2, you're the hunter, and there is something to that.
Absolutely. If you look at this series, guys, check this stat out. It dates back to 1996. Dover leads the series 13-0. Dover has outscored Indian Valley 544-86 in those 13 games. I think it's going to be a little different tonight.
Well, that first game, Joe, you're dating back to 96. It was a barn burner.
You were in that game.
I was in that game, and we came out on top. It was a 6 or 8 point ball game. I believe Eric Wolf was the quarterback down here. Tommy Cannon played. They had some athletes down here, and it was a whale of a game in Crater, ironically enough, for the ECL title. And, you know, we came out on top. It was a very close game. Last year we saw a very good football game. I see the similar thing happen tonight.
We're going to head down to the sidelines now. Welcome in Shannon Thomas. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Dr. Nathan Springer. And Shannon, you're going to be down there all night long taking in this atmosphere, this game. It's going to be an exciting matchup. How's the atmosphere? The team's actually just left the field, but how's the atmosphere down there?
The atmosphere is great down here. Both teams look locked in. They was both out here running through their plays, and they were kind of just staring each other down a little bit. And, I mean, what about the fans? Like, we got here at 4:15, 4:30 to unpack all of our equipment. There was already fans in the parking lot 2.5 hours before kickoff. I mean, both of these schools are ready. The fans are ready. The student sections are starting to show up to it. It's going to be an electrifying night here in Genadin.
You can't see it behind us, Shannon, but we're up here on the platform looking back towards the high school, and there's still a steady stream of cars coming in, wrapping all the way around the south end zone and all the way around over to the other side. They're parking cars wherever they can. 2,000-3,000 people going to be here tonight.
There's probably, Shannon, you can't see them, but there's probably 200 people out here tailgating yet, waiting for kickoff. They're going to be in here. It's going to be standing room only.
Yeah, if you look over here, some of the houses got their patios on the back porch. There's people standing out there. There's people along the fences. Like, they're everybody down here in Genadin's ready for this game. They're proud of their team down here. They're proud of the way they played last year against Dover. They're just hoping for a better outcome.
Absolutely. And this game's going to kick off right about 7 o'clock, but we still have our Wood Electric pregame show to get to. Coming up next, I was joined by Dan Ift in the huddle. Big thanks to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. We'll have that interview coming up after this, and then we'll be joined by Matt Lancaster as well. That's in the huddle. Coming up after this timeout, you're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette-and-Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn and New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Novelis Uriksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
Fell can sell. When you choose the Caleb Fell Real Estate Team, you can count on local expertise, terrific communication, an expert negotiator on your side, and detail-oriented service throughout the process. Real estate does not have to be difficult or stressful. Choose a team that will make the process quick, easy, and professional start to finish. Whether you are ready to buy or ready to sell, make sure you call Caleb Fell with the Caleb Fell Real Estate Team.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Dover head coach Dan Iff, presented by Sammy Sue's on Front Street in Dover. Coach, you played a very difficult schedule so far. The first 2 games were no exception. One was a very physical defensive battle. The other was an offensive shootout. What did you learn about your team in those 2 games?
Well, we played hard. We've made a lot of mistakes, obviously, and you talk about good competition, but that's just what it is. I mean, we still have no wins on the season, and obviously we've got to work hard to get back in the win column, or at least get in the win column. Not going to be any easier this evening.
Coach, last year you predominantly ran the ball. This year you're throwing quite a bit more. Talk to us about how you tailor your offense to your team.
Well, we're finding our identity a little bit. We have a young sophomore quarterback that's been coming along, so we didn't do really well offensively in the first game, and felt our personality was a little different than maybe what we played the first game. So I thought he had a good second game. We'll see how he does this evening, but he's catching on pretty quickly.
Coach, this is your 3rd straight road game. Talk about the difficulties of playing 3 straight road games to start the season.
It's not easy. Our kids haven't been home yet. We have a nice facility that we aren't in, and just when you're an independent, that's you take what you can get, and that's kind of the way it goes for us right now. So it's pretty tough being an independent, and we've got a couple of big trips coming up to Youngstown and Columbus yet to boot, but nonetheless, it would have been nice to be home one of these weeks.
Defensively, you faced some good skill players so far this year. The Braves will be the same. How do you go about slowing them down on offense tonight?
Well, I think you got to do what you got to do, and you've got to be who you are. I don't think you can come up with any kind of magical potion. You try to limit what their stars can do, but stars are stars for a reason. They're good players, and they're going to make their plays. Hopefully you can contain them enough.
Coach, week 2's in the books. How's practice been this week? What's been the message to your team?
Great. Practice has been great. Always is great with these kids. They're a great group of young people, and I love coaching them. We talked about being hungry because we haven't gotten that first win. So hopefully they're hungry. 2 bad bus rides home are difficult to handle. So hopefully they got that taste in their mouth and play a little harder tonight maybe.
Coach, the Indian Valley Braves stand in your way tonight. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
Well, tremendously coached. I think Coach does such a great job over here. He's kind of an icon down here. He's really taken the program to another level, and he works very, very hard with his kids. And they listen to him, and they're disciplined, and they do multiple things offensively, and they get after you pretty good. So I had tremendous respect for them. They've got a lot of good football players. 2 in particular, 22 and 7, could play for anybody in the state. They're very talented young people, and Coach Lank knows how to utilize those guys. So tremendous program. and he steps outside the box. He's playing us. He's playing St. Clairsville. Obviously, he's got the formula that he wants. When he gets in these tournaments, he doesn't want an early exit. So he's prepping his kids, and very smart coaching.
Finally, Coach, your 3 keys for the Tornadoes to become victorious here tonight against the Braves.
Well, we got to do our job on defense. Like I said, try to contain the multiple formations and the skill that they have. Offensively, we've got to keep our consistency and execute, and then protecting the football and limiting penalties. Obviously, those are always a key.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
You've been in the huddle with Dover head coach Dan F., presented by Sammy Sue's. Coming up, I'll be joined in the huddle by Indian Valley Braves head coach Matt Lancaster. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show in high school football right here on Z Country 99.9.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of homeownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. You're listening to Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Indian Valley head coach Matt Lancaster, presented by Stockard Concrete. Coach, last week, your Braves knocked off Meadowbrook 47-16. After reviewing the film, how do you feel your team played?
I thought we improved from week 1 to week 2 and came out and played well. Defensively, we gave up a lot of yards, but that was a credit to Meadowbrook and what they were doing, and we thought their offense was pretty good. So they executed some things, but we offensively were able to take control of the line of scrimmage and score and put the game away.
Offensively, your ball club pounded the rock 31 times for 286 yards and 5 touchdowns. Also, the Braves were 7 of 9 through the air with 169 yards and 2 more touchdowns. How important is the run to your offense to set up the pass?
I think it's what we're trying to do this year, be a little bit more balanced than a traditional Braves team where we just pound the rock. We feel we got some athletes that we'd like to get it out in space and maybe loosen up the defense a little bit. So we were pleased with the balance last week, with the execution. Sam was 7 of 9, I believe. Week 1, he was 14 of 16. So we really need him to continue that and need our playmakers to continue making plays like that. Colton Thomas had a good game. Grady Kinsey has been running the ball well for us, so hopefully we look to continue that.
Week 2 in the books, the hay is in the barn, so to speak. How's practice been this week?
Practice has been really good. Kids have had great attitudes this week. I've been really pleased with our leadership, with our captains, with Colton Thomas and Quake Beatty, especially those two being vocal leaders. But all our seniors have done a good job and make sure we're focused in practice because it's going to take a big, it took a good week of practice to come out and compete tonight because we know what's at stake.
Coach, the Dover Tornadoes make the trip to Janaden this week. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
They're going to be very, very well coached, as always. Coach Ifton and his staff just do a tremendous job. Their kids are big, they're physical, and they do things right. They're going to be assignment sound. They're not going to hurt themselves. And so we've got to play really, really good in order to compete tonight.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Braves to knock off Dover, defend home turf, and remain undefeated in 2023?
We need to make them drive the length of the field, limit big plays. We need to keep the chains moving. And finally, I think we need to finish drives, because last year we were inside the 10 3 times that we came away with nothing. So we finished those drives. We'll be in a lot better position.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here tonight.
Thanks, Joe.
You've been in the huddle with Indian Valley head coach Matt Lancaster. Coming up next, the starting lineups and kickoff between the Tornadoes and Braves with Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Back to the field with Joe Geckler and Travis McClelland.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Travis McClelland, Shannon Thomas on the sidelines for Big Z Sports here tonight for Week 3's matchup between the Indian Valley Braves and the Dover Tornadoes. Indian Valley won the toss. They have elected to defer, which means the Dover Tornadoes will have the ball first. And I'll give you the starting lineup for the Dover Tornadoes on offense, and Travis will do the defense here in just a moment. Up front, they're big and they're senior laden for the Dover Tornadoes. Number 56, TJ Arnold. He's 6'3", 250, and a senior. At left guard, number 64, Jackson Mast. He's 6'3", 245, and a senior. 58, Simon Lorenz. He's at center, 6'3", 280, and a senior. Right guard, Thomas Pavito. He's number 75. He's 6'6", 300, and a senior. And your right tackle, number 53, Matt Jones. He's 6'3", 210, and a senior. Quarterback, the sophomore, Jack Judkins. He wears number 4. He's 5'8", 175, and a sophomore. Running back, and we'll play some wide receiver as well. Number 7, J.J. Barton, 6 foot, 180, and a senior. The other wide receivers, number 2, Caden Shy, 5'8", 160, and a junior. Number 6, Sean Baumberger, 6 foot, 180, and a senior. Number 8, Dalen Clark, 5'9", 160, and a junior. And number 15, Trey Ridgway, 6'4", 165, and a senior. You'll also see number 3, Justice Hughes. He's 6 foot, 170, and a sophomore. And you'll see number 88, Isaac Blickensdorfer. He's 6'4", 185, and a junior. And when they use a tight end, you'll see number 9, Ryan Gigax. He's 6'4", 205, and a senior. Now for the Indian Valley Braves defense, Travis.
The Braves tonight are going to run a 40, Joe, at the left defensive end. Number 8, Riker Williams. He's a 5'10", 170-pound freshman. At the right defensive end, he wears number 18. It's Jackson Bircher, the 6'1", 200-pound junior. The two men in the middle, number 63, Brent Smith. He's a 6', 230-pound senior. And number 54, Justin Cadgett. He's 5'7", 170, and a senior. The linebacking core tonight for the Braves. At the left outside linebacker, number 4, Owen Faulkner. He's a 5'10", 160-pound junior. At the right outside linebacker, he wears 20. It's Cam Guspett. He's 5'10", 180, and a senior. The middle linebackers tonight, number 24, Quake Beatty. He's 5'8", 150, and a senior. And number 22, Grady Kinsey. He's 5'9", 185, and a sophomore. The DBs tonight, number 5, Tanya McCombs. He's a 5'9", 160 senior. And number 15, Ethan Fair, 5'8", 160, and a senior. And the man in the middle, the free safety, number 7, Colton Thomas, the 6', 180-pound senior. That's the Braves defense.
Now we're going to take a look at the starting lineups for the Braves offense. Up front, number 68, David Stryker. He's at left tackle, 6', 260, and a junior. Number 50, Brogan O'Connor. He is 5'9", 170, and a sophomore. At center, number 52, Hunter Peterman, 5'9", 185, and a junior. Right guard, number 63, Brent Smith, 6', 230, and a senior. And at right tackle, number 64, Hayden Wrench. He's 6'1", 280, and a senior. Quarterback, number 2, Sam Carter, 5'9", 170, and a senior. Number 22, Grady Kinsey, the sensational sophomore, 5'9", 185 pounds. He wears 22. And at wide receiver, you'll see number 7, Colton Thomas, 6'1", 180, and a senior. And number 5, Tanya McComb, 5'9", 160, and a senior. Tight end for the Indian Valley Braves, number 18, Jackson Bircher. He's 6', 200, and a junior. Some other names to look out for on the offensive side of the ball for the Indian Valley Braves. Number 20, Cam Guspett. Number 6, Tyson Pryor. Number 25, Eric Golder. And number 4, Owen Faulkner. And now to take a look at the Dover defense, here's Travis.
On the defense, they'll be running a 40 again tonight, Joe. The left defensive end, number 63, Cade McGarry. He's 6', 235, and a senior. The right defensive end, he's a 6'4", 195-pound senior. He's wears number 11, Zane Connor. And the two defensive tackles, number 67, Ryan Lingler, the 6', 260-pound junior. And the big man, number 58, Simon Lorenz, 6'3", 280, and a senior. The linebacking core tonight for the Tornadoes. At the left outside linebacker spot, number 9, Ryan Gigax, the 6'4", 205 senior. And the middle linebackers, J.J. Barton, number 7, Zane Mark, number 59. Number 6, Sean Baumberger at the strong safety spot. 88, Isaac Blickensturfer at free safety. The corners tonight for the Tornadoes, number 2, Caden Shy, and number 8, Dalen Clark.
And that's a look at your starting lineups here for week 3 of the high school football season. Dover here in Janaden to take on the Indian Valley Braves. The Indian Valley Braves in all red uniforms, blue and white stripes, and white numerals with their blue helmet. Dover in all white with the crimson numbers and their silver helmets. Tanya McComb has it teed up at the 40, and it's going to be a low squib kick fielded by an up back at about the 35, and he's going to be dropped inside the 40 to about the 42-yard line, and that's where the Dover Tornadoes will start, as number 13, Jonah Marks, was the return man, the up man. A squib kick, didn't want to give that speedy returners a chance.
Yeah, they didn't want to kick it to the guys deep. They saw what Tornado Trouble had last week in the game. I called the squib kick there. They did it. Jonah Marks, the senior backup quarterback, in on the hands team, recovers it. Dover starts in good field position, Joe.
So the Tornadoes come out with trips receivers on the far side. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Indian Valley going right to left. 5 wide receivers, empty backfield, 3 to the top, 2 here on the near side. Judkins, hard cadence, now turns and looks to his coaching staff. Judkins, only a 5'8", 175-pound sophomore in his third varsity start. Clark goes in motion around behind Judkins. He takes a snap looking, flips it out here to Clark. He's at the 40. Makes one guy miss, spins out of a tackle, gets into Indian Valley territory, down inside the 50, close to the 47-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
The Tornadoes there putting pressure on the outside linebacker. Indian Valley came out in quarters coverage, Joe. They ran the jet motion with there and flooded them, put 4 to the field, ran the bubble there to number 8, Clark, and he got the first down.
5 wide receivers, empty backfield shotgun for Judkins. 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side this time, as Judkins looks over to his coaching staff again after now he's calling out his play, what he wants. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires over the near side, has his receiver knocked out of bounds at about the 35. That's going to be Dalen Clark again for the Dover Tornadoes, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
A little out route there from Clark, picks up another first down. Those are two easy throws for the young sophomore there. Teddy Jones and Mark Malk, the offensive coordinators, getting them in a rhythm early, Joe.
They're going to stay in that 5. No, they're in 4 wide receivers now. Trips here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Barton in the backfield with Judkins. They turn and hand to Barton this time on a give. He's going to muscle his way down close to the 30-yard line. They're going to call it the 31. Brent Smith on the stop for the Braves.
Yeah, little ISO out of the 4-wide package. They can go 4 wide, 2x2. There they were in 3x1, Joe. Ran a little ISO behind right guard, Thomas Pavito. Brent Smith up on the stop there from his defensive tackle spot.
Barton comes split out here to the near side with 3 here on the near side. Judkins takes a snap, fires over to the far side, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, number 3, Justice Hughes, in on the incompletion. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5 now with 10:36 to go here, first quarter.
Running the jailbreaker tunnel screen there to the short side, Joe. When you're going to do that, you have to stock block extremely well there. Unfortunately for the young sophomore, he dropped the football. It's going to be 3rd and medium here.
10:36 to go, first quarter, no score between Dover and Indian Valley. Dover has it, 3rd down and 5 at the Indian Valley 31-yard line. 5 wide receivers, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Judkins takes a snap, looks, rolls, now gets out of pressure, takes off, fires it on the near side. It's going to be batted down, and it looks like it may be a turnover. Let's see what the officials say. It may be an interception. Nope, they're going to call it
4th down.
They're going to call it 4th down. I thought that the defender for Indian Valley actually caught that out of the air, but he did not. Going to bring up 4th down and 5 now from the 31-yard line for the Tornadoes. They're going to stay out there and go for it.
Yeah, they can't. The field a little long for a field goal here, too close for a punt. You got to go for it here on 4th down.
5 wide, empty backfield. Trips here on the near side. Twins on the far side. Dover again in all white uniforms. Crimson numerals with their silver hat. Judkins now gets the call. Takes the snap, looking, going to fire to the far sideline, has his receiver open, and he gets shoved out of bounds down close to the 15-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. The chains are moving for the Tornadoes.
Indian Valley in a 4-2-5 there, Joe, and they know they're in quarters coverage, so they took advantage of that soft coverage, just ran a stop route there on the boundary, picked up the first down.
10:21 to go here in the first quarter, no score. 1st and 10 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone for the Tornadoes. Judkins takes the snap, looking, fires to the far side, had a screen set up in and out of the hands of Dalen Clark. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now from the Indian Valley 11-yard line.
Trying the boundary there, Quake Beatty and Grady Kinsey, the linebackers there, sniffed that out. Even if he caught it there, he wasn't much to gain.
Dover moving the football pretty well here to start the football game. 10-12 to go first quarter, no score between Indian Valley and Dover. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9. And now as J.J. Barton goes in motion, they're going to give it to him, and he cuts back up into the middle of that offensive line and goes nowhere to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Tornadoes.
That was number 8 on the tackle, Riker Williams. That was a little read option there. He gives it to JJ after he motions back there, and they try to go over right guard. Same play as the first play, nothing doing there, says the Braves defense.
Under 10 minutes to go, first quarter, no score. 3rd down and 10 at the Indian Valley 11-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Empty backfield shotgun for Judkins. He takes a snap, rolls here to the near side. Has his receiver in and out of his hands at about the 5-yard line. Quake Beatty in on the coverage for the Indian Valley Braves, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Dover. No, 4th down, excuse me, I'm sorry. 4th down for the Dover Tornadoes. I got ahead of myself as the pass just in and out of the hands of the receiver.
Yeah, a little in and out. Ball behind him there, but usually Caden Shire, the junior, catches that, but in and out of his hands. Ball thrown behind him. Found that zone between the corner and the safety.
4th and 10 at the 11-yard line. 3 receivers here. Judkins takes a snap. Looking, fires to the near side in the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Dalen Clark from 11 yards out from Jack Judkins. 6-0 Dover.
Yeah, they took the ball and did just what they wanted, Joe. They hit Dalen over the top just with a 9 route there and beat the corner to the back of the end zone for the touchdown. But the Braves defense held strong, just couldn't quite get off the field there. Twice they had him in 4th down, just couldn't get him off the field. Tornadoes score.
11-yard touchdown strike from Judkins to Dalen Clark in the back of the end zone gives the Tornadoes the lead as Jamison Marlatt will come on for the extra point for the Dover Tornadoes, and number 10, Liam Mast, the holder for the Crimson Tornadoes. And there's going to be a whistle. And it looks like they're telling a defender to run off the field, and that's going to be Colton Thomas.
Must
Not
be
sure.
A uniform equipment issue.
Equipment issue, maybe his mouthpiece. The officials I've noticed the last couple of weeks have been really big sticklers about that. If you don't have your mouthpiece in before it's set, they're not going to let you continue, and they'll blow it dead. So again, Mass, the holder. The snap, the hold, and the kick is up, and it is good, and the Dover Tornadoes lead with 9:32 to go here in the first quarter, 7-0 over the Indian Valley Braves. Back after this, you're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Back to Indian Valley High School. Dover leads 7-0 on an 11-yard touchdown pass from Judkins to Clark. Take a real quick look at the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. No score in the Conotton Valley Newcomerstown game. We do have a score in the Philly-Worcester game. New Philly leads 7-0. Claymont up on Fairless 6-0. Alec Tarakitis with a 60-yard touchdown run. Carson Long with a 60-yard punt return for a touchdown for the Quakers in their game. And that is all the scoring so far here early on around the area. Of course, the Dover Tornadoes lead here 7-0 as Marlatt runs up to it, puts his foot into it, high end over and kick. Going to be fielded at about the 6-yard line by number 7, Colton Thomas. Comes here to the near side, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. He's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Nice return by Colton Thomas. J.J. Barton, the other number 7, knocked him out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have kicked it to Colton, but you had two superior athletes wearing 7 there going at it. That was fun to watch.
The battle of 7s on the field here tonight. Colton with about a 30-yard return to set up the Braves at 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line, trailing 7-0 here in the first quarter. The Braves come out with a receiver on the far side, one here on the near side, pistol formation with Kinsey behind. Oh, it's an I formation, excuse me. Now Colton comes in motion here on the near side. They turn and give to number 22, Grady Kinsey. Breaks out of a couple tackles, still on his feet, up to the 40-yard line. Going to be brought down about the 41-yard line. Nice gain there by the sophomore, Grady Kinsey. Isaac Blickensdorfer in on the stop.
Dover's running a 4-4-3. They're in cover 3, Joe. Single high safety there. Indian Valley pulls the right guard and leads it off tackle there for Kinsey. He runs hard, Joe. He's low to the ground. He's hard to take down. We've got to wrap him up.
Kinsey, 5'9", 185 pounds, like you said, Travis. Not a very big guy, but he runs like he's about 220.
He can take it 7 or 70.
Two receivers on the far side, one here on the near side shotgun. Carter turns and fires, and it's going to be, looks like it's going to be complete. Nope. It is going to be complete, and it's going to be a 3rd down and very short, maybe 1 yard. Number 5, Tanyan McComb on the reception for the Braves.
Little stop route on the far side. He lined up at the split, just did another 5-yard stop, and almost picked up the 1st down.
So 3rd down and 1 from their own 44-yard line are the Indian Valley Braves. Again, they're going right to left on your radio dial. If you are listening to the radio, if you're watching it on the TV, it's going right to left as well. 8:15 to go here, first quarter, 7-0 Dover. Indian Valley comes out, I formation, receiver on the far side with a wing on the far side as well. They turn and give it to Kinsey. He lowers his shoulder and gets past the line to gain. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank 1st down.
Little quick hitter there. He was lined up about a yard behind the quarterback there. Quick hitter over left guard, and he picks up the 1st down. That's almost like a de facto quarterback sweep or quarterback sneak with your fullback there, Joe.
And you pop Kinsey in that hole quick, and he's going to be hard to be brought down.
Sure.
He's so low to the ground.
Offensive coordinator.
He's going to get 1 yard.
Sure. Offensive coordinator, 3rd and 1's a great down for you.
You have a shotgun with an I formation in the backfield. It's going to be a wildcat. Colton Thomas going to throw it out here on a run-pass option. That's Eric Golder, and he's going to be dropped at about the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard loss, as they ran a wildcat RPO with Colton Thomas as Dalen Clark in on the stop for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Thomas threw the lateral out there to Golder, and Dalen Clark up for the task. Nice open field tackle there by the strong safety.
7:19 to go here, first quarter. Dover leads 7-0, second down and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Call it the 47-yard line. They're going to come back out. Sam Carter back under center, receiver on the far side. Tyson Pryor in the game in the wing. Grady Kinsey now. They're almost in a wing T formation as Colton Thomas goes in motion. It's going to be a pitch to Thomas on the far side. Breaks out of a tackle, lowers his shoulder into Dover territory, down close to the 45. They're going to say he was at the 46. So that's going to bring up third down now for the Indian Valley Braves. Little wing T action.
That was like when we played, Joe. That was rip slot. They traded the tight end from left to right, so he's in a rip right, and the wings were up in the slot. A little rip slot 28 sweep there.
That takes me back to
old school, brother. We both ran the wing T.
Yeah, that's like 28 years ago, man. I don't know if I can remember all the terminology.
Wasn't that long for me, but
because I'm old. Two receivers on the far side, shotgun formation. Carter with Grady Kinsey. The handoff comes here to the near side, spins out of a tackle, pushes his lineman ahead of him, and he's going to get up past the line to gain for the first down. A First Federal Community Bank first down. Indian Valley moving the football kind of resembles last year a little bit. Yeah. They struggled when they got inside the 10 or 20-yard line.
Yeah, they put strength of formation to the field. They pulled the short side guard or the quick guard left, and they brought Colton Thomas from the tight end spot or wing spot in on a wham block there on a trap, and ran Kinsey right up inside there, picked up the first down.
6 minutes even to go, first quarter. Dover leads 7-0 over Indian Valley. Great atmosphere here at Indian Valley High School. I formation, two receivers on the far side. Colton Thomas now comes in motion, sets at the end of the line of scrimmage. They're going to hand off to Tyson Pryor, and he's may get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe just short of the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up second down.
Cade McGarry from the defensive end spot, knifes inside and gets Kinsey before he gets going there. Almost took the handoff and tackled Kinsey from behind.
Quick Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. Conotton Valley leads Newcomerstown 8-0. Zach Putnam, 50-yard touchdown pass to Cam Wright. Fairless on the board against Claymont. They now lead 7-6 as Carson Colucci with a touchdown run of 4 yards. Alec Tarakitis in that game has a 60-yard touchdown run for the Mustangs. Two receivers, one goes in motion. That's Golder. They're going to quick hitter to Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle and gets stood up at about the 36-yard line, and that's going to be Isaac Blickensturfer on the stop for the Dover Tornadoes, but it's going to be third down and very manageable for the Braves.
Yeah, a little quick trap there. That was a big pickup there for them on second down because it was second and long, Joe. He picked up and gave him a chance here on third down. They're in two-down territory here.
4:45 to go, first quarter. Dover leads 7-0. Indian Valley driving. Their drive started back on the 35-yard line after a nice kickoff return by Colton Thomas. It's third down, and they're calling it 4. Two backs in the back with Colton Thomas in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Tyson Pryor, and he is gang tackled back at the 40-yard line. Going to be a loss on the play. Several Dover defenders in there. 67, number 9, Gigax.
9 Gigax was the leader there. 59, Zane Markup on the tackle, not his brother Noah. But what they did there is Indian Valley tried false keys. They tried gapping with their guard and tackle on this side and tried the open toss here, but Gigax sniffed it out and tackled him deep. It's going to be 4th and about 8.
4th and 8. Indian Valley going to punt the football away. Colton Thomas, the punter. I believe it's his first punt of the season.
He's dangerous.
For the senior. It's going to be a nice high punt. Going to be fielded. Nope, going to take a bounce, an Indian Valley bounce all the way down. Can they get there? They cannot. And it is going to be a touchback, and the Dover Tornadoes will take over after the touchback.
I believe he should have fielded that there, Joe. He didn't, and it bounced in the end zone.
Head down to the sidelines real quick. Bring in Shannon Thomas. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Dr. Nathan Springer. Shannon, man, the Indian Valley Braves, they were able to get the ball moving and just stalled out there with that loss on that wildcat play, but they really moved the ball well against the Tornadoes in that drive.
Yeah, they was able to move it there for a little bit, but 2 series in a row right there after they got the first down, they lost first down, and you can't keep playing behind the sticks against a good team like this or it'll come back to bite you.
Down there on ground level, Shannon, what are you seeing offensively that you saw from Indian Valley's offensive line and seeing from Dover's defensive line? Is Dover's defensive line getting much pressure up the middle?
Not so much as much pressure up the middle. They're kind of they're doing their job. They're staying contained in their gaps. They just got to do a better job of wrapping up Grady Kinsey when he gets there. I was more impressed with the protection that Dover's offensive line did last time. They gave their quarterback plenty of time to pass the ball. With the Indian Valley playing that soft coverage, he was able to pick them apart.
So 3:37 to go here, first quarter, 7-0. Dover has it, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Shotgun formation with Judkins at quarterback. He wears number 7, 3rd varsity start. Had a great game last week against Canton South in a losing effort, though. Judkins takes a snap, going to take off. That's a design quarterback run. He's going to be dropped at about the 25-yard line. Gain of about 5. Jackson Bircher on the stop for the Braves.
Yeah, that was a design quarterback draw there. Indian Valley was in a 4-2-5 there, but Bircher comes off the right edge, crashes hard, gets heel depth of the line of scrimmage, works down and makes the stop.
2nd down and about 5 for the Dover Tornadoes. They're going to stay kind of a sugar huddle. Wide receivers stay out. 3 receivers on the far side. Twins receiver here on the near side. Judkins again in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Again, another quarterback draw, and he is going to be dropped right about the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 now for Dover. Under 3 minutes to go, first quarter.
That was number 8, Riker Williams, the freshman there, making a big play for their defense. Tackles Judkins, 2 quarterback draws in a row there, and Williams said that time, nothing doing.
3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Shotgun again for Judkins. Hard cadence, and then stands, turns up, looks over to his sideline, gets the call from his coaches, now resets. Takes a snap. Looking, fires to the far sideline, in and out, and it's going to be almost intercepted by number 24, Quake Beatty. He might have been thinking about the end zone if he would have held on to that, but Quake Beatty almost picked him off.
Yeah, that would have been 6 points for the Braves there, but he couldn't haul it in. That's what happens when you run an option offense, Joe, and the quarterback and the wide receiver aren't on the same page there. One red slant, one red stop, and Quake Beatty almost housed that if he could have picked it off.
Now Sean Baumberger on to punt the football away for the Dover Tornadoes. And back deep to return the punt. Looks like number 5, Tanyan McComb, will return this punt for Indian Valley. Rugby style kick, going to be a high end over end kick, going to be called for a fair catch, and he catches it as Tanyan McComb at about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was actually number 3, Justice Hughes on the punt there. I don't know if Baumberger's ankles bother him or what, but that must have been a late substitution there. The backup, Justin Hughes, number 3, the sophomore with the punt there.
My apologies on that. I thought it was Baumberger.
Well, that ruffled up jersey in the front made it tough.
So now the Indian Valley Braves are going to take over. 2:20 to go here, first quarter, trailing 7-0 to the Dover Tornadoes. They have it 1st and 10 at their 42.
2 starts with great field position there for the Braves offense here.
3 receivers on the far side, shotgun with Sam Carter and Grady Kinsey to his right in the shotgun. Going to turn, fire it off to Colton Thomas. He catches it, makes a guy miss, spins out of a tackle. Oh, he's like a jitterbug out there all the way up to midfield. And that's where Colton Thomas is dropped at about an 8-yard gain for Colton Thomas. Made a couple guys miss.
He's athletic there. You get him out in space and he can go to work. Thomas catches the ball, and there wasn't much going there, but he made his feet work and picked up about 8-9 yards, and 2nd down and short for the Braves.
They're going to call it 2nd down and 3, so a pickup of 7 for Colton Thomas on the nice stop route. They threw it out to him, made a couple guys miss. Man, he is so athletic out there on the edge in
I'll
space.
call it a short 3.
A short 3. Yeah, it's probably a long 2. How about that? Golder goes in motion behind. Colton Thomas takes it. Kind of a quarterback lead out past the line to gain. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Simon Lorenz on the stop for the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, when you see number 7 come into quarterback, you got to worry about that run. He's super athletic. He also can throw, as we saw last year, late in the year and in the playoff run when he was put in for an injured Sam Carter and played quarterback for the Braves.
Real quick look at the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. Newcomerstown's tied it up against Conotton Valley at 8. Carter McConnell with a 30-yard touchdown run. Garraway leads West Muskingum 7-0. Brady Geibel to Gabe Amicone for the Pirates. Carter takes a snap, going to hand off to Tyson Pryor. He's going to get dropped right about the line of scrimmage as a couple of Dover Tornadoes were in there.
That was 37, Talon Patton there on the stop for the Tornadoes in at linebacker. saw the toss. His key is downhill C-gap, Joe, right off the tackle. He gets downhill and makes a stop in the backfield.
Under a minute to go, 2nd down and 9 for the Indian Valley Braves inside Dover territory. It's been a fast-paced first quarter. Dover leads 7-0, 45 seconds to go. Indian Valley has it 2nd down and about 9. I formation, 2 receivers, 1 on each side of the field. Sam Carter under center. He turned and hands to Tyson Pryor here to the near side to get shoved out of bounds. Inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 7, maybe 6 yards for Indian Valley. 32 seconds on the clock.
Key there, Joe, is he got out of bounds, so it's not going to start till on the snap, and if they don't get it, they're going to have to punt the ball back to the Tornadoes here.
3rd down and 7 at the Dover 42-yard line. Indian Valley comes out in a twins receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation with Kinsey to the right of Sam Carter in the backfield. Have another receiver, Golder, in the slot. Or in the wing. They turn and hand to Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle. Cuts to the far sideline. Has some space. Out to the 30. To the 25. 20. Knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line, close to the 15-yard line. Isaac Blickensderfer on the stop, or that would have been 6 for the Braves.
Yeah, Dover, outside linebacker there, lost leverage, Joe. He jumped inside, and Kinsey with those quick feet cuts it outside, and he bounces it around the DB, and it's down the sideline. Blickensderfer with the touchdown-saving tackle.
Inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone, they have it 1st down and looks like 1st down and 10 from about the 12-yard line. I was going to say they stopped the clock, then they wound it. That's going to be into the first quarter, and we have it 7-0. Dover leads. Back to Indian Valley after this with Big Z Sports.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, Shannon Thomas on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. Big thanks to Lydia Brady behind us with Claxon Communications. The guys back in the studio as well, holding down the fort so we can be here to give you this ball game here tonight. Start of the second quarter, Dover leads 7-0. Indian Valley has it, though, 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Dover Tornadoes inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Nice run there by Grady Kinsey to end the first quarter.
Yeah, he got up in the middle there, bounced it twice, got to the sideline, was off to the races. Now number 7, Colton Thomas, in at quarterback for the Braves.
The Wildcat offense now for the Indian Valley Braves. They're going to have 2 receivers here on the near side. One's going to be Tanyan McComb. The other is going to be Eric Golder. And it's going to have 2 backs in the backfield, going to be Pryor and Kinsey, with Thomas in the shotgun. Probably a design run, exactly what it is. Lead on Colton Thomas. Breaks out of a tackle, gets shoved out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 2 for Colton Thomas.
Ran out of the Ryan Gigax tackle there and pushed out of bounds by number 3, Justice Hughes. Again, when you see him come in there, he's only ran it, Joe, but we know he can throw the football, so that's going to be something to be cognizant and watch for.
11:37 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Dover leads Indian Valley. The Braves have it 2nd down and 7 at the Dover 10-yard line. Receiver split to the far side, 2 here on the near side. Sam Carter back at quarterback. Now Golder goes in motion. They're going to fake it. Now give it to Kinsey, and he takes a shot inside the 10-yard line, about the 8-yard line, as Zane Mark delivered the shot to Grady Kinsey, and he went down immediately. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 now. They can still get a first down inside the 10-yard line. Can the Braves? Do you play for the first down or you play for the goal?
Yeah, I think they're going to see 2 runs here out of there, just knowing Coach Matt Lancaster and what they like to do. Also, you got to watch number 7s in the game. You can see pop pass. I know they hit Bircher from the tight end on a little pop pass as well.
Carter under center, offset eye. Pryor dots the eye with Grady Kinsey in the up spot. They're going to turn and hand it.
Counter.
Little quarterback counter end with Colton Thomas. Spins out inside close to the 5-yard line. They're going to say he's out about the 6, maybe the 5.5. And that's where Colton Thomas will be brought down. Ryan Gigax got Colton to the ground. Is going to bring up 4th down now for the Braves.
Yeah, nothing there for Colton. He just was an athlete and tried to make something. Dover defense was up to the task. That's good football on both sides.
Colton was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I don't think got much more than that. 4th down and 3 now from the Dover 6-yard line. They need to get to about the 3 for the first down.
They got Colton split wide. Watch him on the slanter, the arrow route. 18 is the left tight end. Watch him on the pop pass.
Shotgun. They're going to throw it up for Colton Thomas. He elevates. Does he make the catch? He does not. Incomplete. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Indian Valley Braves. Smart idea. Colton Thomas very good at high pointing the football. Just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, they threw the fade there, and that was against Caden Shine, number 2, the corner, 5'8", against Colton Thomas, 6'1", and Thomas just couldn't come up with it there on the short fade.
So a turnover on downs for the Indian Valley Braves. We'll take a look at our Bear Carpet One scoreboard. Newcomerstown now leads Conotton Valley 16-8. New Philadelphia leads Worcester 7-0. Fairless up on Claymont 14-6. Garraway leads West Muskingum 7-0. Licking Valley leads West Holmes 7-6. Canton South up on Sandy Valley 7-0. Malvern Harrison Central tied at 6. That's the scoreboard so far here in the area. First down and 10 for the Dover Tornadoes. Shotgun formation. They're going to turn and hand it to J.J. Barton. He cuts here to the near side, and he is off to the races, to the 30, to the 40, 50. No one's going to catch him. Oh, he is tripped up. Jackson Bircher. No, that was number 15 for the Indian Valley Braves, and we do have a flag way back here close to midfield. As number 15 for the Indian Valley Braves, Ethan Fair just got a hold of his shoestrings and tripped him up, but it was going to come back anyway, I believe, with the flag back here in Dover territory.
Right about the 46-yard line there. That play was designed to go over right guard, Joe, and J.J. Barton just cut left, bounced it to left, and hit the sidelines, and Ethan Fair came all the way across the field and just tripped him.
Ethan Fair from his far side corner position. They call it a block in the back against the Dover Tornadoes, so it's going to back them up.
So what Dan's saying over there is the Indian Valley Brave ran in front of the Dover trailer and just stopped, and that's why he's arguing over there on the far side.
So the Dover Tornadoes will have it 1st and 10, but way back where J.J. Barton went down in way deep inside Indian Valley territory. Now they have it 1st and 10.
What an effort by Fair there, Joe. Barton's the 400-meter champ in the county, and he caught him from behind.
Barton takes the handoff, and he is going to be dropped at about the 40, a pickup of about 3, as number 8 in there, Riker Williams, on the stop for the Braves.
That's a read there, and Riker Williams was up for the task, went down line of scrimmage and made the play.
Riker Williams going to be special here at Indian Valley, only a freshman. You might remember the last name. He's the youngest brother of Caden Williams, who played, or Cade Williams, who played here back several years ago with the Hostetler twins and the last big run for the Indian Valley Braves. But Riker is Cade's brother. Judkins takes the snap, runs here to the near side, and he's going to be brought down from behind. Looks like number 5. Nope, that was number 8. Riker Williams going to be very close, but it's going to be a 3rd down. Riker Williams closed in on Judkins and brought him down from behind.
Yeah, that was not a design run there, Joe. Judkins hit the back foot, saw nobody open, saw the gash here to the left side, took off, and Williams tracked him down from behind.
One of a couple plays, depending on the formation here for the Dover Tornadoes. You could see a handoff to Barton, or you could see that quarterback draw there for Judkins, but looks like Barton's going to line up in the shotgun with Judkins to his left. They're going to turn and hand it to him, and he is going to get enough, it looks like, for the first down. We'll see.
They're calling it short, Joe.
They're calling him short. The side judge on both sides coming in short, calling it 4th down. Man, it looks up here that he fell over that line.
Yeah, he went over right guard there, and Williams come from behind and made the stop again.
Riker Williams doing great things. They're going to go up under center now as Judkins takes a snap. He gets stopped in the second effort.
That's going to be a first down.
I think he's going to have enough. Let's see where they're going to mark it. The initial stop had him behind the line of scrimmage, but that second effort by Judkins, I think he's going to have it, Travis, and we'll see what
it's going to be close.
See what the call is. Head down to Shannon Thomas on the sideline. Shannon, man, it's going to be very, very close to a first down.
Yeah, I'm not in position to make the call because I don't want to go in the coach's boxes at the 50. Indian Valley players are pointing one way, and
it looks short to me, Joe, from our angle.
So they're going to call for a measurement, and we will see if the Dover Tornadoes picked up the first down or if the Indian Valley Braves stopped them on fourth down and will take over. So the Chains doing whatever it is they do over there to walk out and going to get the measure.
Yeah, the official has to go over and grab the clip, Joe. They always put that on the solid line, whether it's at this point it's the 40. Then you walk it out. He holds it tight. They tighten the chains and measure from there. We're at a little bit of an angle, but it looks like Dover's about 6 inches short, Joe.
I'm going to say they got it. I think by the nose of the football. And they're going to stretch it out. And let's see what they call here. And they are going to be short. It's going to be Indian Valley football by about 6 inches. They were short, like Travis said, and the Eagle Eye McClellan up here from the elevated platform here at Indian Valley. Travis called it. They were about 6 inches short. The Braves take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, they went up to under center real quick and tried to sneak. Originally, it looked like they had him stopped. Then he bounced it outside. It was close to the first down. The field or the side judge over here marked him short.
I will say something about Judkins. He has nice awareness in the pocket, and to be able to get up and bounce it back outside after he initially got stopped. Some quarterbacks would have just fell down and tried to fall into the pile. Nice job by the sophomore to get around that and try to pick up that first down. .808 to go here in the first half. Dover leads 7-0. 1st and 10 at the Dover 45 for the Braves. I formation, receiver here on the near side. They turn. They're going to throw with Sam Carter. Has his receiver wide open inside Dover territory. Number 5, Tanyan McComb. Number 9, Gigax on the stop for the Tornadoes.
Little out route there by McCombs. They call banana. Gets to the sideline, gets foot in.
Ryan Gigax, a senior, 6'4", 205. A little bit of a matchup for a mismatch there. Wide receiver on linebacker as Gigax, a big boy down there wearing the number 9. And of course, his brother last year played for the Tornadoes as well. 8:03 to go here. First half, 7-0. Dover leads. Indian Valley has it 2nd and 1 at the 37. I formation. Carter turns, hands to Kinsey. Breaks it to the far sideline, and he is going to get dropped by Isaac Blickensderfer just short of the 30 at about the 31-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Little stretch there, off left tackle. Kinsey hits it hard, and Blickensderfer fills the alley and makes the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Quick Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. West Holmes is taking the lead over Licking Valley 12-7. Canton South still leads Sandy Valley 7-0. Harrison Central and Malvern still tied at 6. Martins Ferry up on Tusky Valley 14-6. They break the huddle. 1st and 10. I formation. Twins receivers here on the near side. They turn. They're going to fake it. Carter has time. Plenty of time. Takes off running. Looking. Oh, he's going to take a big old shot by Gigax right about the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard, but Gigax.
Be right at the line of scrimmage. Wow. Maybe lost a little bit, Joe, but I'll give Sam Carter credit. He kept his eyes downfield looking for something open. No one was there, and the Dover outside linebacker come up and just laid the wood.
Ryan Gigax, if Carter wasn't looking, may have hurt the kid, man. He was coming like he was shot out of a cannon, but nice job by Gigax to stop the quarterback right about the line of scrimmage. They're going to call it 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line. 2 receivers here on the near side is McComb and Golder. Colton Thomas split on the far side. He goes in motion now to the near side. Throws out here. Nope, they're going to throw it underneath to Golder, and it's going to be caught at about the 31, maybe a pickup of 1 on that. They tried to set up a screen.
They call that bubble special, Joe. They tried to run the bubble and hit the slant or the stop there to Golder, and David Clark sniffed that out because he sees that every day in practice.
Can't get that past me. I run that every day.
He does, yeah. And that's called bubble special. That's what we call it. And Golder was right there on the stop or the slant. And you use 7 as a decoy there and try to get it underneath, and just didn't work quite there, 3rd and long.
6:12 to go first half. Dover leads 7-0. Very fast-paced first half here at Indian Valley High School. Shotgun formation. They're going to turn. Nope, they're going to fake it as Carter has plenty of time. Rolls here now to the near side, being chased. Has his receiver, Colton Thomas. Almost steps out of bounds. Nice footwork there by Colton Thomas on the sideline to pick up the first down. A First Federal Community Bank first down. Colton Thomas with some nifty footwork.
Yeah, that was good footwork there. After the first cut, he stayed in bounds. The second cut, he stepped out, but they didn't see it, so he picked up 3 more yards. He would have had the first down anyway, but he did step into the blue there.
1st and 10 at the Dover 18-yard line inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. I formation, Carter under center. McComb split here to the near side. They're going to turn and hand it off, and that's going to be Grady Kinsey dragging a couple defenders with him inside the 15 to about the 14. Ryan Langler on the stop for the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, good strength there out of Kinsey. Not much of a hole, but he made a hole, kept the legs driving, and pretty much picked that up on his own and dragging Langler for a couple yards, and that's a 260-pound D lineman.
5:34 to go here in the first half. Indian Valley driving the football now deep inside Dover territory, inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. They have it 2nd and 5 now at the 13-yard line. Bircher back in there at fullback, Kinsey at tailback, McComb split out to the far side as Carter now under center. Turn and hands to Kinsey. Breaks out of one tackle, spins out of another one, and falls forward inside the 10-yard line to about the 9-yard line. That's going to be very, very close to another first down, but I think it's going to be 3rd and about a cheeseburger.
Yeah, nice nice patience there out of Kinsey. He settled in the hole. There was nothing there. He had a nice jump cut, side cut there, got into the second level and picked up yardage. Again, making yardage when there wasn't much there.
3rd down and really short here for the Indian Valley Braves. 4:40 to go first half. They have it 3rd down, and they calling it 1, but it's about 6 inches. On the 9-yard line, 4:30 to go now. They're in the single back with a receiver. That's going to be Colton Thomas here on the near side. Now they're going to flip it. They're going to run that wing T formation.
Slot.
And Colton goes in motion, turns and hands to Kinsey, breaks it through the goal line, or in through the line of scrimmage down to the 6-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. They'll have it 1st and goal at about the 6.
Just old school dive there to Kinsey, the fullback, hat on hat there in the middle, and picks up the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Using Thomas in jet motion there, occupies the linebackers just enough, and Kinsey on the straight dive, so quick to the hole there.
Kind of neat to see a little bit of the wing tee tonight. We know we saw it a lot out of Dover last year. They went back to it. And Indian Valley's been running it a little bit here tonight. I formation, receiver on the far side. That's McComb. Now Colton Thomas goes and sets at the other end of the line of scrimmage. Sam Carter rolls out, being chased. He stops, pivots, looks, throws the ball, has his receiver, Colton Thomas, and he is just short of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal. We're calling it about the 2-yard line where his knee went down. Colton Thomas almost gets into the end zone for the Braves.
Yeah, it was a nice catch by Colton Thomas, but Sam Carter made the play there, Joe. He was rolling left looking for somebody. Matt Jones, the Dover's defensive end, was chasing him down. He curled back middle, found Colton Thomas, threw a strike before he took the hit. Impressive play there by number 2.
2nd down and goal at about the 1.5-yard line. Don't forget to check out our social media tonight. Daniel Adams doing social media for Big Z Sports. I formation. We do have a whistle on the field. It's going to be a timeout taken by Indian Valley. We'll take it with them. A Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurksville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
99.9 WTUZ.
3:03 to go here. First half, Dover leads 7-0. 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line for the Indian Valley Braves. If you're the Braves offensive coaching staff, what do you do right here, Trav?
I give it to Kinsey, and more Kinsey.
Kinsey, and more Kinsey.
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see
what I would
they
do.
do. They'll have this play and 2 more after that to punch it in the end zone before halftime.
See, I don't think down here you need to get exotic or get cute or trick anybody. It's only second down. I'm giving it to Kinsey. You always say dance with the one whom brought you here. He's been the bell cow moving them down here since they stopped the Tornadoes on 4th down. I give him the chance to punch it in the end zone.
So they're going to come out of the huddle in an I formation. Looks like Jackson Bircher in at tight end, or in at fullback, Receivers McComb here on the near side. I formation. They're going to turn and hand it to Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle, comes here to the near side, dragging into the end zone. Touchdown. Grady Kinsey from 2 yards out, dragging Dover defenders into the end zone. 7-6 now. Dover leads with the extra point pending.
Dover linebacker Talon Patton, 37, had a shot at Kinsey. Kinsey gives him the stiff arm, keeps his momentum, breaks a tackle at the 1, punches it into the goal line. Nice run there by the sophomore.
Tanyan McComb on now for the extra point. As Cole Stevens on as the holder for the Braves. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good for the Indian Valley Braves. Tie ball game at 7 with 2:58 to go here in the first half. We're going to head down to the sidelines and talk with Shannon Thomas. What a drive for the Braves. Grady Kinsey dragging a couple of tacklers into the end zone right in front of you, Shannon.
Yeah, that's one of those weight room runs like Travis likes to call. Grady spends a lot of time in the weight room. He kept square to the end zone, and he just kept taking them with him. They was pushing him, and he's just like, I'm just going to keep my balance, and you guys can take me right to the end zone. And that's what he did.
Grady Kinsey, the sensational sophomore for the Indian Valley Braves, 5'9", 185 pounds. And Travis, he runs like he's 220.
Yeah, he's absolutely put together. We were down there when he came out in a T-shirt, and for a sophomore, a young man, he's put together good strength and low to the ground, and he really can create power and torque, and that's what he did. Got hit the line of scrimmage there, stiff-armed a guy, and ran through 2 arm tackles and got into the end zone.
So tie ball game, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 7-7 between Indian Valley and Dover. We wouldn't expect anything less from these two teams. They had a great one up at Crater Stadium last year, and this one's turning out to be another great one here tonight. Back deep for the Tornadoes looks like number 7, J.J. Barton. And is that number 3? That is number 3, Justice Hughes, back for the Tornadoes. McComb puts his right foot in it, low line drive. Going to take a bounce, and then Dover's going to pick it up and drop on it at about the 23-yard line by number 6, Sean Baumberger. And that's where the Dover Tornadoes will take over 1st and 10 with a tie ball game at 7.
Yeah, that's a free ball there, so Baumberger dives on it. Barton was going to come get it, but it's better discretion than valor there. Jumps on the football, and it's going to be 2:56 to go with the ball on the 22-yard line.
Quick look at the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. Newcomerstown all over Conotton Valley, 32-8. Martins Ferry up on Tusky Valley, 14-12. New Philadelphia and Worcester tied at 7. Fairless leads Claymont, 21-6. Ridgewood up on Carrollton, 13-0. Garraway still leads West Muskingum, 7-0. Licking Valley leads West Holmes, 13-12. Canton South leads Sandy Valley, 7-0. Malvern Harrison Central tied at 6. Clark goes in motion as Judkins in the shotgun. Over the head of his intended receiver, Dalen Clark, but Judkins was getting a lot of pressure up the middle.
Yeah, pressure up the middle there caused the errant throw there. Number 8, Riker Williams, was up there in Judkins' lap, didn't allow him to follow through. Ball sails high and out of bounds there.
Sandy Valley's tied it up against Canton South at 7. Nick Petro with a 43-yard touchdown run.
Dover with a quarterback change here, Joe.
Strasburg leads Latonia 6-0 in the second. Backup quarterback in now for the Dover Tornadoes. Ball's on the ground. It looks like the Dover Tornadoes are going to fall on it. Looks like number 13 for the Dover Tornadoes. That's Jonah Marks in at quarterback. Lost the handle on it, trying to move up in the pocket. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long now for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Teddy Jones over on the sideline wanted a quick word with the sophomore quarterback. Pulls him out for a play. Marks winds up the throw and gets hit. Fumbles the football, and the Dover offensive lineman dives on it.
5 wide receivers, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Judkins in the shotgun, now looks over to his staff on the sidelines. Judkins takes a snap, finds Dalen Clark over the middle, breaks out of a tackle to about the 36-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yeah, that was a big pickup there from the sophomore. Hit Dalen right up the seam. Just a little 9 route there out of the seam. Hits him behind the outside linebacker in front of the safety. Dalen makes a cut inside, picks up the first down.
2:30 to go here in the first half. 7-7 Dover Indian Valley shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Judkins takes a snap, looking, fires here to the near side, just over the reach of his intended receiver, number 3, Justice Hughes. And that's going to bring up a second down for the Dover Tornadoes with 2:20 to go on the clock.
Yeah, a little stop route here on the boundary there. Judkins didn't step into the throw and let it high. You got to step in and flick that ball. He let it go high and out of bounds, sailed it out of bounds.
So second down and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Tie ball game, 2:20 to go here in the first half. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Judkins takes a snap, looking, fires, has his receiver. That's going to be number 7, J.J. Barton, and it's going to be just short of the first down. Going to bring up third down and about 1, maybe 1.5.
Yeah, they're finding that soft zone, Joe, between the corners and the safeties. There's a little space there the linebackers can't cover, and they're trying to fill that void. They got it to Barton there. They got it to Dalen play ago.
Under 2 minutes at 1:54 to go here. First half, third down and 2 as they're calling it on the scoreboard at the Dover 45-yard line. They're going to have it, again, third down and 2, minute 44 to go. There's going to be a timeout on the field. It's going to be a Cush Financial timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. 1:42 to go here in the first half. Tied at 7 between Indian Valley and Dover. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, Shannon Thomas on the sidelines. And we are in a good one here in the first half. Dover has it third down and 2 now from their own 45-yard line as Dover comes out after the timeout with 3 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side as Clark now comes in motion here. They're going to hand and turn it to J.J. Barton. And he reaches out, and I think he got enough for the first down, and he did. Going to be a First Federal Community Bank first down, 1st and 10, just short of midfield with 1:35 to go here in the first half.
Third and short, you give it to your senior leader there. He picks up the first down, stops the clock, gets you another fresh set of downs here, Joe, and didn't have to burn a timeout.
2 receivers on the far side, 3 here on the near side. Shotgun with Judkins in an empty backfield. Takes a snap, looking, fires here down the sideline, has a wide open Bomberger, and he has it at the 20, 15. He's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 6-yard line as Sean Bomberger left wide open, streaking down the sideline. Ethan Fair knocked him out, but it's going to be 1st and goal for the Dover Tornadoes inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Ethan Fair must have track speed, Joe. He's tracked down 2 fast kids, but it was a broken coverage there. Cover 3 on the outside. He's got to be deep as the deepest. He let Bomberger behind him for the big play there. And but, you know, give him credit. Didn't give up on the play, chased him down, made the tackle.
Have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Minute 5 seconds to go here. First half tied at 7. Between Dover and Indian Valley. 3 receivers on the far side, empty backfield, shotgun, 2 here on the near side. Barton comes into the backfield. Going to turn and hand it to him, breaks out of a tackle, keeps his legs moving into the end zone. Touchdown, J.J. Barton from 8 yards out, and Dover has the lead with 51 seconds to go till half.
You're seeing 2 great running back performances here, Joe. Grady Kinsey for the Braves and J.J. Barton there for the Tornadoes. He was hit about the 3 and drug him into the end zone there, and the senior puts it in the end zone. The Tornadoes go up 13-7 with 51 seconds to go.
J.J. Barton, a 6 foot, 180-pound senior, lowered his shoulder, got into the end zone from 8 yards out. That's a weight room run there, Travis.
It sure was. Brought him in a little short jet motion there, and he goes over left guard behind Jackson Mast and T.J. Arnold and punches it in the end zone.
Jamison Marlatt with the extra point attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is. Did it go through? It did on a line drive. It snuck inside that left goalpost, and the score now 14-7 Dover leads with 51 seconds to go here in the first half. A Cush Financial timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Big Brothers Big Sisters needs your help. Hi, this is Monique Duke, and we are committed to matching 82 children that have been waiting to meet their big. Do you have 4 hours a month that you could share with a little doing something you both enjoy? We match bigs and littles with similar interests, so this could be fishing, going to a ball game, going to church, or even shopping. If you would be interested in changing a child's life, please contact us at 330-339-6916 or visit us at bigsforkids.com/volunteer.
With Big Z Sports and 99.9 WTUZ.
14-7 here at Indian Valley High School. The Dover Tornadoes lead Indian Valley with 51 seconds to go here till the half. Been an entertaining first half, Travis.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. Good defense on both sides. You've seen two great running backs going at it here. And, Dover picked up that touchdown there with under a minute to go. But you got to remember, Indian Valley, if they can't score in the last 51 seconds, they do get the ball coming out.
Good point there, Travis, as they won the toss and deferred to the second half. So we have McComb and Colton Thomas back deep to return this kick. Going to be a high, short kick, though. Going to be fielded at about the 12-yard line, up to about the 20. Cuts to the far sideline and gets dropped up close to the 30-yard line, maybe the 31-yard line. That was Eric Golder, the up back, taking the return. The Braves will have it 1st and 10 at about the 31.
I think both teams are done kicking it to guys wearing the jersey number 7 there. They're going to avoid both of them and kick it away, and they're going to have a secondary player make a play there. Golder gets the kick about the 10-yard line, returns it up to about the 30, and we'll see what the Braves can do with 45.7 and 2 timeouts.
14-7, Dover leads, 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, Shannon Thomas on the sidelines, Daniel Adams here doing social media for Big Z Sports. 3 receivers here on the near side. The snap, Carter takes it out of the shotgun, rolls here to the near side, has his receiver, and it looks like it's going to be caught by number 25, Eric Golder, up to about the 35-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 4, clock moving, 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, nice sliding catch there by Golder, and now the Braves are going to call a timeout. Carter rolled right, saw Golder open up in the short intermediate throw there, and a little low. Golder goes down and scoops it like a shortstop.
It's a Cush Financial timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. Newcomerstown leads Conotton Valley 32-8. A look at our Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. Martins Ferry up on Tusky Valley 21-12. New Philadelphia leads Worcester 15-13. Fairless leads Claymont 21-6. Ridgewood shutting out Carrollton 13-0. Garraway doing the same to West Muskingum 7-0. West Holmes, they trail Licking Valley 13-12. Canton South up on Sandy Valley 14-7. Malvern leads Harrison Central 14-6. Strasburg up on Latonia 12-7. Lowellville leads TCC 20-0. Southern leads East Canton 22-7. And Barnesville, they lead Buckeye Trail 14-0. Garraway scores again. They are now up 14-0 on West Muskingum.
14-0 there. The West Muskingum Tornadoes were supposed to have their year, right, Joe? But they're down 2 scores.
Of course, Coach West and the guys doing great things defensively for the Pirates. The Braves here come out of the break. 2 receivers, shotgun formation. It's going to try to set up a screen. Carter does a nice job and is going to pitch it off to Colton Thomas. He breaks out of a tackle, gets up close to the 36-yard line. That's where he's going to be dropped. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Indian Valley Braves. Clock moving, 14 seconds. Indian Valley out of timeouts, 10 seconds.
They're just going to let it run.
Looks like they're going to let it run, and that's going to be the final play of the first half. As we are at halftime, Dover leads Indian Valley 14-7 in a great half of football as Indian Valley and Dover look to make some adjustments here at the break, and we will see what happens with them adjustments talking to in the locker room. But great half of football by both teams.
Yeah, great half of football. It's clean football. Not too many penalties, not too many mistakes there. Dover takes the lead into the break, but Indian Valley, like you said, gets the ball coming out. The first drive of the 3rd quarter is widely known as the most important drive of the game, so we'll see what happens here after half.
We are at the half. Dover leads 14-7. Our First National Bank of Denison halftime report coming up with the guys back in the Hartzler's Quality Housing studio with Chris, Nick, and Adam. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athletes have the best gear for the sports they love. Dumont has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing and embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and all your apparel, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Busy schedule? Check out Benson's Heat and Eat section with a variety of entrees and sides for you to choose from. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, Benson's culinary team prepares hot, made-from-scratch dinners, complete with garden salad and bread and butter. Just call ahead to order. For daily and weekly specials, visit bensonsmc.com. Follow them on Facebook or stop into the market. Benson's Market and Catering, 207 North Worcester Avenue in Dover.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Bank of Denison, a proud supporter of their communities for over 87 years, with offices located in Denison, Dover, Janadenhutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. They have roots where others have their branches.
Welcome into the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Chris Kale, Adam Sweski, Nick McWilliams here with you, and of course our game at the half, 14-6. The Dover Tornadoes lead the Indian Valley Braves. The Braves tied it up with a Grady Kinsey 2-yard TD run. Dover got on the board first. Jack Judkins an 11-yard touchdown pass to Dalen Clark. J.J. Barton an 8-yard TD run right before the half. That is our score. So there's only one thing left to do.
It's a Bear Carpet One scoreboard update. Come to Bear Carpet One for all your flooring and window treatment needs. Just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
And I have that Bear Carpet One scoreboard report. New Cumberstown all over Conotton Valley, 38-8 that game in the second quarter. Martins Ferry, they lead Tusky Valley 21-12. New Philadelphia, they lead Worcester 15-13. Fairless leads Claymont 21-6. Ridgewood blanking Carrollton 13-0. Garraway blanking West Muskingum 14-0. Licking Valley takes the lead over West Holmes 13-12. That game's been tight all night. Canton South, they lead Sandy Valley 14-7. Malvern, they lead Harrison Central 14-6. Strasburg, they leave Latonia 12-7. That game's also in the second quarter. TCC, they trail Lowellville 20-0. Southern leads East Canton 22-7, and Barnesville, they lead Buckeye Trail 14-0.
It's an Ensley Agency Live look-in.
Gonna check in with Ryan McClellan over at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Ryan, tell us what's going on over there, man. Oof.
Ryan, I'll tell you what, following your updates, it looks like it's definitely blow for blow. These teams are going at it. What seems to be working better for the Quakers on offense? I saw that Fossil had the 37-yard touchdown run. Are they trying to keep it more on the ground tonight?
OCC opener tonight against Worcester at home. Talk to us about the game in the trenches, offensive and defensive lines for both teams. All right, man. Well, hey, we appreciate all your coverage over there. Our game's kind of, paralleling with yours. We'll see if we get to talk to you again, man. All right, thanks, buddy. Ryan McClellan doing work over there at Woody Ace Quaker Stadium, Nick.
One other quick score update. The Garaway Pirates now lead the West Muskingum Tornadoes 21-0 as Jackson Reifenschneider. It's a big man touchdown alert as he has a pick six going 25 yards. Actually, was it a pick six? Now I have to check again. Yes, pick six going 25 yards. Oh, I'm sorry, a pickup six going 20. I can't read fumble, apparently.
Well, I was going to ask you, I mean, that's funny that that game there, because it was that game on the hill in Sugar Creek, it was kind of quiet. It was 7-0, and it just seemed like it stayed. I know they had a brief delay due to circumstances.
Well, you choose your pregame meal carefully. That's
But now the Pirates, 2 quick scores, they've kind of blown that one wide open.
Well, they say score in all 3 facets. That'll lead to a win. So the Pirates have 2 out of 3.
Hey, guess what?
What's that?
We have another scoreboard update, but we're going to do this with it.
It's an Ensley Agency Live Look-In.
Let's check in with Blaze McMorrow. And Blaze, the Claymont Mustangs score right before the half. Talk to me about it.
Blaze, we saw last week where Claymont had a ton of success out of the backfield with Alec Tarakitis. He didn't take very long making an impact again.
Well, and is that the key right now? I mean, I think that that's obviously a coaching move, a coaching decision to say, hey, look, we need to find a spark somewhere. This kid is fast. He's elusive. Let's see what he does if we give him the ball out of the backfield.
Now, on the other side of things, we're talking about what Claymont's doing well, but they still find themselves behind 9 at the halfway break. What has Fairless been doing that's been keeping them out in front?
Well, Blaze, it sounds like you're in for a great second half of football down there, and we're going to we might get a chance to talk to you as that game winds near the end. Obviously, we're at halftime of the game we're doing here, but we may have a chance to catch up with you at the end of yours.
Great job, Blaze. Man, welcome aboard. I know we said it in week 1, but you're doing a great job, man. Oh, absolutely. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon. Yes, you too. Blaze McMorrow down there in Claymont doing a great job.
Hey, another score update just recently happened. Tusky Valley pulled so near that's 21-18 now. Just a 3-point game down there in the Ferry.
We need to see the Ferry. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
They're
Valley's having an okay trip on the reefer right now.
They're taking the ferry. What?
The reefer. You've never heard river? Never mind.
Okay.
Alrighty then. We both looked at each other and went, "What?"
River. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just move on from that. I was going to say they're floating on the river on a ferry into the end zone.
Oh. He's going to get mad though because
you see, we should not have him have control of that thing when he says things like that.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, another scoreboard update and some more stringers right after this on the First National Bank of Denison halftime show.
The First National Bank.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service has positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as a respected installer of seamless siding, spouting, and replacement windows and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting jeffwallachllc.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your V-tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette and Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn and New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Show. nearing the midway point of our halftime report, and we've got this coming up.
It's a Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota scoreboard update. Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota on the Wabash. Think Ferris.
Another game at the half. The Ridgewood Generals lead the Carrollton Warriors 13-0. Joining us now for our live look-in, one Dalton Patterson. Dalton, kind of a gritty game going on between those two sides. Probably what we expected, though.
Well, go ahead, buddy. Oof. Dalton, you were a wide receiver back in your day. Wide receivers not getting very much work tonight. Lammers with a 6-yard TD run. Sparger with a 3-yard TD run. Eli Straub has a sack. Talk about the offensive line in the run game. Nice.
Dalton, from the Carrollton side, on the offensive side of the ball for Carrollton, are they trying to do what they typically do and run the ball, or are they trying to mix in some pass tonight?
Dalton, I know something that Coach Schlesser is always very much adamant about is obviously the pressure from the edges. We saw Eli Straub have a big. How has the offensive line been doing for Ridgewood, causing some havoc for Carrollton?
Hey, Dalton, do you think if Ridgewood keeps playing like this, are we going to get a happy John Schlesser tonight, you think, on the postgame? Or is he still going to tell us that they're terrible? All right, buddy. Hey, we appreciate you. Welcome to the Big Z Sports team, and we're lucky to have you, honored to have you. Keep doing great work down there, man. All right, DP Dalton Patterson there down covering the Ridgewood Generals for us this season as they lead Carrollton right now. As we got one quick update before we got to go.
Is it an update from the reefer?
All right. So people in Southern Ohio speak. Never mind. I can't even. I have some score updates for you guys if you'll take them. Clayton Fish for Newcomerstown and Tanner Smith for Newcomerstown. Did you guys know they like to link up every now and again?
Okay.
Another touchdown pass for Fish to Smith, 35 yards this time. Newcomerstown, 45.
So they're in the spread.
Valley 8. They apparently. Also, Garraway is still blanking West Muskingum, but they're now up 28-0. Brady Geibel hits Jensen Garber in the back corner of the end zone. Check out our Facebook page for the video on that one. Jensen might be a heck of a basketball player, but he's got some soft hands in the back corner of the end zone, too.
All right, thank you very much. That wraps it up. We will keep you updated with our Fair Chevrolet scoreboards throughout the game, but after this, back to the second half. Dover and Indian Valley, 14-7. First National Bank at Denison halftime show is wrapped up. We're back out to your game next.
You've been listening to
All right, Chris, if you can.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
Fell can sell. When you choose the Caleb Fell Real Estate Team, you can count on local expertise, terrific communication, an expert negotiator on your side, and detail-oriented service throughout the process. Real estate does not have to be difficult or stressful. Choose a team that will make the process quick, easy, and professional start to finish. Whether you are ready to buy or ready to sell, make sure you call Caleb Fell with the Caleb Fell Real Estate Team.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Here at Indian Valley High School, Dover leads 14-7. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, Shannon Thomas on the sidelines. Very entertaining first half. We got a barn burner here in the second half. Indian Valley will receive the opening kickoff of the second half. What adjustments do you feel were made in the both locker rooms?
Well, I think, if you're the Braves, you got to capitalize on your opportunities. They stopped Dover on 4th down, couldn't get in the end zone down there, but you got to do more of the same. You're having success on the ground with Kinsey. Colton Thomas has been doing his thing athletically. Sam Carter actually had a pretty good first half there, and controlling the offense, throwing the football when he needed to. Defensively for the Braves, you got to stop the big play. Dover had a couple big plays there. They had a broken coverage. And if you're the Tornadoes, you got to hit the gas pedal with this spread offense. If you don't get first downs, you leave your defense out to dry there, and Indian Valley wants to wear you down and drive the football. 3 and out only takes about 30 seconds on the clock, and your defense is back out there. So they want to sustain drives and hit the big play, and obviously they want to tackle 22.
Yeah, do you think the Tornadoes would come out maybe on offensive side kind of in a hurry up, or do you think they kind of start huddling a little bit and kind of take their time?
No, they're going to go to the sugar huddle, call the play on their wristband, and just execute. And what they do is they like to go to that fake snap count to see what the defense is going to do, see if they can decipher man or zone, and go to the play. But you know what the Tornadoes got to do is they got to get to their athletes in space and make it a track meet if that's what they want to do. They got Seven, who's a phenomenal back, one of the best in the county. They got the whole 4x1 track team out there on offense, and they need to use the ball in space.
So we are coming up here to the start of the second half. Again, Dover leads 14-7. Indian Valley will return the opening kickoff of the second half. Looks like Eric Golder, Colton Thomas going back deep. We have a look at some stats here in just a little bit. After the kickoff, we'll go through those. Travis will. Again, Colton Thomas and Eric Golder back deep. Both of them with their feet planted on the goal line as Jamison Marlatt has the ball teed up at the 40. Walks up, now trots up and puts his right foot into it. Gonna be a low line drive kick, takes a bounce at about the 10. Colton Thomas with a run up, and he's up to the 15. Up here to the 20. Breaks out of a tackle to about the 27-yard line. That's where Colton Thomas and the Indian Valley Braves will take over. Isaac Blickensturfer as on the stop.
Spell that in kindergarten.
I know, right? And he on the stop for the Dover Tornadoes. Almost need a light up here now. It's getting a little dark.
The junior free safety there with about his 8th or 9th tackle this game, and he's having a whale of a game defensively for the Tornadoes. Colton Thomas, an eyelash from breaking the house.
So 11:55 to go, third quarter, 14-7, Dover leads. Indian Valley has it first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Colton Thomas with a handoff, and he gets stuck in the backfield and held up. Looks like number 7,
J.J. Barton
on the stop for the Dover Tornadoes, and that's going to be a loss of the play for the Indian Valley Braves.
Yeah, they're giving forward progress, Joe. It's just going to be a loss of about 3 or 4 there, but, it looked like they brought Colton in motion from left to right, getting the jet, and J.J. read that, got outside, and met him there right outside the left tackle, and dropped him for a 4-yard loss.
11:23 to go here in the third quarter. Dover leads 14-7 over Indian Valley. They have it 2nd down and 13, thrown 23 does the Braves. Little quick pass out to the far sideline. Breaks out of a tackle, skips out of another one, gets shoved forward past the 30-yard line up to about the 31-yard line, and that's going to get past the original line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, you're on schedule, but if you're Indian Valley Braves and love to pound the rock, you got to stay on schedule. You got to win first down there. They lost first down coming out. Got a nice gain there on 2nd down to get them to 3rd and medium there. Your whole playbook is open at 3rd and medium, Joe. 3rd and long is a little different animal.
10:45 to go here, third quarter. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers here on the near side for the Braves. Going left to right on your radio dial. Kinsey in the backfield. He comes flared here to the near side. Going to flip it out to him. Kinsey takes the catch. Going to get dropped at about the 30-yard line and shoved out of bounds. The Dover Tornadoes too fast for that play right there. As Kinsey knocked out of bounds, J.J. Barton in on the stop again.
Yeah, Barton coming out with a vengeance here. 2 stops here on that series. They're going to have to punt the football, but Dover does have a lot of team speed. Kinsey's fast too as well, Joe, but Dover strung that out. J.J. Barton comes downhill and knocks him out of bounds there. It's going to be 4th and about 8. He lost the yard there.
Caden Shy back deep to return the punt from Colton Thomas and the Indian Valley Braves. The snap is back. Puts it up high, spiraling punt about the, he's going to drop it on the turf, but Caden Shy falls right back on it at about the 38-yard line, right through his arms, right through the breadbasket, hits the turf, bounces right back up to him. He falls on it, luckily for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, he fell on it there, or he might wanted to just come off the Indian Valley sideline there. But when you return the punt, Joe, you got to get your elbows in tight, and you almost make your hands like a V. And when you don't do that, it slides straight through. It went through. Luckily for Shy, it bounced right back up to him. But Eric Golder was there on the coverage for the Braves.
Again up front for the Dover Tornadoes, Arnold, Mass, Lorenz, Pavito, and Jones. Judkins at quarterback, Barton at tailback, Shy, Baumberger, Clark, Ridgeway. You'll also see Justice Hughes and Isaac Blickensdorfer. 5 wide receivers, empty backfield, 3 on the far side. Looks like Indian Valley was drawn off sides. Number 18, Jackson Bircher jumped into the neutral zone. That's going to be 5 free yards for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, that's taking advantage of their aggression, Joe. They're trying to get upfield and contain the football. Judkins with the hard count there, gets it to snap. I'm going to pick up 5 free ones there.
Bircher, the 6'1", 200-pound junior from his defensive end position, just got into the neutral zone. Again, empty backfield, 3 receivers on the far side. Judkins takes a snap, looking, fires over the middle field, has his receiver. That's J.J. Barton, tripped up past the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down as Quake Beatty on the stop for the Braves.
Yeah, Quake Beatty, I believe he's the Indian Valley leading tackler there, gets the shoestring tackle on Barton, gets him to the ground there, but not before he can pick up a first down.
Beatty has 22 tackles coming into the ball game. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Judkins in the shotgun, looking over to his sideline for the call. He has it now.
Press quarters, now they bail.
Looking, still looking. Takes off, gets pressure in the pocket. Going to fire it down the near sideline. Oh, in and out of the hands of Dalen Clark. Tried to make a circus one-handed catch and comes up incomplete, as we do have a flag on the play, and we'll see what the white hat calls. It's going to be a hold against the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, whenever the umpire throws that flag, Joe, you know it's either holding or face mask. And actually, the side judge called that, Joe, but he called the hold here. It's going to back him up 10 from the spot.
9:51 to go, third quarter, 14-7. Dover leads the Indian Valley Braves. They have it first in an Uber ride for the Tornadoes. Empty backfield, 3 receivers on the far side. Judkins takes, now rolls to the far side, has his receiver on the sideline, spins out of a tackle at about the 38-yard line and drives forward to about the 35-yard line. And that's going to bring up second down now as Sean Baumberger, the receiver for the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, a little quarter roll for Judkins. Rolls up behind the right tackle there, post up, fires a strikeout to Baumberger for the first down, or for a big pickup on first down, rather.
Second down and about 9 now for the Tornadoes. Inside Indian Valley territory, 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Judkins in the shotgun. Takes a snap, quarterback draw, right up the middle, lowers his shoulder. Gets past the 35 and down close to the 32-yard line, maybe the 33-yard line. That's going to be third down and about 4, maybe a long 5.
Straight draw there from the Tornadoes. They snap it to Judkins. He puts his head down, goes between Simon Lorenz and the left guard, Jackson Mast, and gets it third and short here.
Third down and 4 for the Tornadoes. 8:45 to go here, third quarter. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. J.J. Barton in the backfield with Judkins in the shotgun, Barton to his left. Now Judkins looks over to his sidelines, gets the call from his coaches. Now barks out the cadence, takes a snap, and he hands it to Barton. Sidesteps one defender, sidesteps another defender, and he is finally brought down inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone at about the 16-yard line. That's enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Just a little hat-on-hat zone blocking there from the Tornadoes. They man up and put hat-on-hat. Barton comes from the left of the quarterback, right over right tackle there. Nice side cut, jump cut, picks up the first down. He's very elusive. We're seeing 2 good running backs go out of here, Joe.
8:15 to go in the third quarter. 14-7, Dover leads Indian Valley. Receiver now in motion here to the near side. They're going to fake it and give it to J.J. Barton. Stays on his feet, fighting, and lowers his shoulder. Looks like another flag on the field, and we'll see what that call is going to be. Maybe another hold.
Yeah, it came from the umpire this time. That's holder face mask.
And it's going to be a white hat looking, and they're talking to Indian Valley. It looks like it's going to be a hold on the Dover Tornadoes. It is. Hold on the Dover Tornadoes. Going to back them up 10 yards. Getting behind the chains cannot make Dan If very happy.
Yeah, no, that you're getting off schedule, and that's the second holding penalty on this drive. They were able to pick it up the last time. This time we'll see, Joe, but it's been on first down both times. That time was the right guard with the hold.
Trips receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Now Barton goes into the backfield. They're going to fake it to him. Judkins takes it, fires to the far sideline, has his receiver in and out of his hands in the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete to bring up third down now for the Tornadoes. Dalen Clark, the intended receiver.
A little read RPO there, Joe. He put it in the belly of Barton, saw Clark streaking down the sideline, pulled it, tried to throw the 9 route, and incomplete out of bounds. Nice coverage over there on the far side by the Braves.
Just under 8 minutes to go here, third quarter, 7:58 to go. Dover leads 14-7. They have it. They're calling it second down now and 20 for the Tornadoes. Shotgun, Dalen Clark. And split here to the near side. They're going to fire it over J.J. Barton's head. It did Judkins. Going to be incomplete. Third down as Brent Smith provided the pressure on Judkins.
Yeah, a little twist there out of defensive line of the Braves, and he got immediate pressure on Judkins. Really shut down that screen. Judkins had to throw it out of bounds to get rid of it. Third and real long.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. Trips here on the near side, twins on the far side. Judkins now turns and looks, as do the receivers, to the sideline. They get the call. It's third down and 20 at the Indian Valley 27-yard line. Judkins takes a snap, looking, fires to the far sideline, in and out of the hands. Looks like of Dalen Clark. It's going to bring up fourth down now for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, a little misread there between the wide receiver and the quarterback. He thought he was coming back. Dalen kept going there. Clark did on the outside, and ball goes behind him and out of bounds.
7:50 to go, third quarter. Dover leads 14-7. They have it 4th and 20 at the Indian Valley 27-yard line. They're going for it. 3 receivers here. 2 receivers on the far side. The snap, fires here to the near sidelines, has his receiver out there into the end zone. Touchdown, Sean Baumberger from 27 yards out from Jack Judkins, and the Dover Tornadoes expand their lead to 20-7.
Yeah, just a 9 route there, Joe, and the corner on this side for the Braves just simply lost leverage and let Baumberger get inside him there, and Baumberger high points it for the touchdown. And, the Braves played defense for three downs there, couldn't quite complete the series. Dover comes up with a big play. The sophomore quarterback poised, 4th and 20, fires a strike to Baumberger in the corner of the end zone.
Jamison Marlatt on for the extra point now for the Tornadoes as Judkins strikes from 27 yards out to Sean Baumberger. And pending the extra point, the Dover Tornadoes lead 20-7. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good, and it's now 21-7. Dover leads with 7:43 to go, third quarter. There's a Cush Financial timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Back after this, you're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
21-7, third quarter, 7:43 to go here in the third quarter. Dover leads the Indian Valley Braves. The hookup just a moment ago, Judkins to Baumberger from 27 yards out. The extra point made it 21-7 now. The Dover Tornadoes kicking off. Eric Golder and Colton Thomas back deep for the Indian Valley Braves, who need to get some work in here in the third quarter to cut into this lead of the Dover Tornadoes. Marlatt runs up, puts his right foot into it, high end over and kick, going to be fielded at about the 6 by Colton Thomas. He's up here to the 15, to the far side, now cuts here to the near side. He's going to be dropped at about the 16-yard line, maybe 17-yard line.
Late flag, Joe.
And that's where Indian Valley will take over. Like you said, Travis, late flag thrown on the far sideline down by where the pile was, where Colton Thomas was brought to the turf.
It's going to be a personal foul with it that late, Joe. Just which way is it going and what happened?
It's going to be a dead ball. Personal foul on the Indian Valley Braves. Got to back them up half the distance.
A little frustration penalty there out of the Braves and something a little late, and they're going to pick up half the distance here. It's going to end up being about a 6.5, 7-yard penalty.
Let's head down to the sidelines. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Dr. Nathan Springer, Shannon Thomas, 4th and 20. And the Tornadoes score from 27 yards out. Kind of a backbreaker on that drive for the Indian Valley Braves.
Yeah, the ball looked to be thrown a little forward, but Sean Baumberger did a nice job of readjusting the route, come back in front of the defender, and just kind of made a nice catch. And on that play right there, like you said, the play was over, and one of the Indian Valley players come in there and just kind of ran somebody over. And he's probably going to get yelled at film for that one tomorrow.
Yes, he will.
Those aren't fun on film. They get the laser pointer out, and you feel bad. You want to dig out of the room.
Make you stand up and turn the lights on and point you out. So 21-7, Dover leads, 7:37 to go, third quarter. It's going to be a pitch back here to Kinsey. Cuts into the middle of the field and almost breaks one through the middle of the field, but he's tripped up at the last second. Isaac Blickensderfer with the stop for the Tornadoes, or that could have been a huge gain for Grady Kinsey.
Yeah, the outside linebacker came up and filled, but he got kicked out and allowed that gap there. Blickensderfer filled the alley, tripped up Kinsey, and that's about Blickensderfer's 10th tackle there. And if you're the Dover D coordinator, I don't think you want your free safety with 10 tackles.
2nd down and 2, 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Receiver split here to the near side, wing on the right end of the line. They're going to take it, and they're going to hand it to the up back, and he has it. That's Grady Kinsey out past the 20, up close to the 25-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yeah, they showed toss there, but handed it off on the dive, the short dive to Kinsey. He hits that hole so quick. He got to the second level, bounced it out here to the sideline, picked up the first down.
6:45 to go here in the third quarter. 21-7, Dover leads Indian Valley. They have it 1st and 10. At about their 25-yard line. 2 receivers split on the far side. 1 receiver here on the near side is McComb. Shotgun formation, Kinsey in the backfield with Sam Carter. Carter takes a snap, fires to the far side, in and out of the hands of number 7, Colton Thomas. Colton can jump, but that was a good 5 feet over his head and out of bounds, incomplete, going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, no pressure on Carter. It just has to be a release point there, and he fires high for Thomas, and you never want to throw high and late, and you never want to throw high to receiver. It opens up their rib cage there, but it went over Thomas and out of bounds.
6:23 to go, third quarter, 21-7. Dover leads Indian Valley. They have it second down and 10 now from their 25-yard line. Two receivers, one on each side. Carter fakes the give, now looking, has his receiver open, and it is going to be caught short of the line to gain for the first down, but about a 7-yard gain for Indian Valley. It's going to bring up third down and about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, they took advantage of the soft zone there, Joe. Caden Shy on the tackle, but he had to come up and fill. He's in that deep drop, little curl route. He comes up and make the stop, but not before it's third and short.
Third down and 3. They're calling it on the scoreboard at the 31-yard line. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Power I formation. They're going to run it here. Is Indian Valley going to toss it out to Kinsey off the left side of that offensive line, and it's going to bring up fourth down, maybe a pickup of 1 for the Braves.
Yeah, they went toss to the boundary there, and Kinsey gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gains 1. It's going to be fourth down. It's decision time for Matt Lancaster.
Watching Sam Carter walk off the field. Got a little bit of a limp going.
Got to remember, Colton Thomas is your punter. Played some quarterback last year, a supreme receiver. Looks like they're just going to go for it, Joe.
We'll see what happens as, like you said, Thomas is their punter. He does play some wildcat quarterback, but Sam Carter back in the game. So they're going to bring him in at quarterback. McComb comes split here to the near side. They're going to give it to Kinsey right up the gut.
Not even close.
Not
Simon
even
Lorenz
close.
ate him.
Dropped him well short of the line to gain. And that's going to bring up a turnover on downs for the Indian Valley Braves, and the Dover Tornadoes hold. Gutsy call there by Coach Lank. He wanted it. The team wanted it.
Far be it for me to chastise somebody, Joe. You're down 2 scores, but you're on your own end there, and you're going for it on 4th and about 2. And now there's another late flag here from the Braves. That's going to be a dead ball personal foul. So that's going to give Dover 15 more yards. Right now, things aren't going well for the Braves.
Braves losing their cool on the field right now. Some after the whistle shenanigans going on down there. Another dead ball, personal foul.
Personal foul, 23, red. 15 yards.
So number 23.
They don't have a 23.
They do not have a 23. Wonder if it was 22, and it could have been Grady Kinsey on the personal foul.
Yep.
With some frustration. He was the ball carrier on that fourth down run.
Correction, unsportsmanlike on 22,
Okay.
red.
So now they called it unsportsmanlike. So one more of those, and he will not be with us any longer tonight and have to sit out next week as well. But just got to keep his cool, does Kinsey. He's frustrated. But the Tornadoes will take over now, 1st and 10, deep inside Indian Valley territory.
They're going to mark this off here. It's going to be 15 from the spot, so it's going to be down inside the 20-yard line, Joe.
So the Tornadoes will be inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone at about the 18-yard line, leading 21-7. 4:57 to go here, third quarter.
Yeah, Simon Lorenz on the slant there. Joe beat the guard and the center and the guard inside and hit Kinsey in the backfield, and that's a big boy there to run over Kinsey, and there was some frustration there. He hurt his team though, going to back him up 15.
Lorenz goes 6'3", 280. For the Tornadoes. Shotgun formation. Receiver goes in motion. That's Clark. They're going to hand it off to J.J. Barton. Jump cuts into the hole all the way down close to the 10-yard line. They're going to say he's down at about the 11-yard line. And it's going to bring up second down for Dover.
The Tornadoes brought Dalen Clark in jet motion there, Joe. You're trying to freeze the linebackers, and they run a little counter action back with Barton. And Tornadoes got a player down there on the field. I can't pick up the number, but they're trying to hit the counter back there over right guard. With Barton, he makes a nice jump cut and picks up about 5-6 yards.
Head down to the sidelines with Shannon Thomas. His trip to the sidelines brought to you by Dr. Nathan Springer. Can you get the number there, Shannon, of the injured Dover player?
No, I can't quite see him, but I know he's just cramping up. He was trying to grab his leg, and now the trainers are pulling on his toes.
Just cramps, which is a good sign. We don't want to see anybody hurt.
It was a warm night here earlier, Joe. This right now, I believe, is perfect football weather. Yeah. This is beautiful now, but early in the game, it was hot. The sun was beaten down when the teams were warming up, and mostly through the first half. But it's a cool evening now that the sun's gone down behind the clouds.
We'll take a quick look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard. Newcomerstown up on Conotton Valley 45-8. Tusky Valley leads Martins Ferry 25-21 at the half. New Philadelphia up on Worcester 22-13 in the third quarter. Fairless leads Claymont 28-12 in the third quarter. Ridgewood up on Carrollton 13-0 at the half. Garraway shutting out West Muskingum at the half 28-0. West Holmes leads Licking Valley 20-19 at the half. Sandy Valley has taken the lead on Canton South 21-14. Nick Petro with a 43-yard touchdown run and a 47-yard touchdown pass to Morris. Malvern leads Harrison Central 14-6 at the half. Latonia up on Strasburg 14-12. That's at the break as well. Lowville shutting out TCC 47-0 at the break. Southern leads East Canton 22-7 in the second. And Barnesville leads Buckeye Trail 35-8 in the third quarter. Back at it here with 4:39 to go. Dover leads 21-7. They have it second down and about 4. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. They turn in hand to J.J. Barton. Keeps those legs running or moving down close to the 5-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yeah, over left guard there, just a little straight dive, and Barton with a jump cut again, a little side cut, gets to the second level, enough for the first down, and it's going to be first and goal inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line, Joe.
4:25 to go, third quarter, first and goal at about the 6-yard line for the Tornadoes inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. 3 receivers here on the near side. Barton in the backfield. The hand is to Barton. He gets submarine down right about the line of scrimmage.
Nice play there by Quake Beatty.
Quake Beatty got in there on the stop of J.J. Barton. Went low and cut his legs out. Beatty, great tackle to save. I think if he doesn't hit him low, I think he goes into the end zone.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Quake. Went low, knocked the pins out under J.J. Dover has a keep off that to the quarterback. They're going to have to do that at some point to keep the defensive end and linebacker honest.
3 receivers here on the near side. Quick little pitch and catch to Dalen Clark. Oh, he's upended at about the 4-yard line. Looked like Colton Thomas in on the stop. Great tackle by KT at about the 4-yard line. There is a flag back at around the 15-yard line as the white hat looking around, and we'll see what the call is. It's going to be a hold on the Dover Tornadoes. They've had that issue here in the second half so far, Trav. They got to get that cleaned up.
Yeah, I missed that because he threw the orange beanbag on accident, but they did call a hold. It looked like on the left guard or tackle there on the little screen, and it's going to back them up 10 from the spot. And they've got caught with their hand in the cookie jar holding here about 3 or 4 times so far.
Not going to make Coach Ift happy with those holding penalties when you had it second and goal from about the 2-yard line. Now they have it second and goal from about the, about the 16-yard line. 3 receivers split on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Judkins in the shotgun. He takes a snap, looks here to the near side, now looks to the far side. Reads through his progressions, fires over the middle of the field into the end zone for a touchdown. Caden Shy from 16 yards out. And the Dover Tornadoes lead 27-7 over Indian Valley.
A little double slant there. Inside receiver the slot. Caden Shy gets leverage on the outside linebacker or the nickel safety. Gets leverage on the inside, and Judkins delivers the ball to the middle. Touchdown Tornadoes. They're going to take and extend their lead here.
So 27-7 with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter as Jamison Marlatt on for the extra point. Mass the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick. Nope, it's going to be waved off as a flag. Going to be a false start on the Dover Tornadoes. Back them up 5 yards.
They're going to call encroachment, Joe. It's going to be encroachment on the Braves.
We'll see what the call is. They stopped it right away. In high school, I forgot if a defensive player jumps across, they stop it no matter what. In college, they will let that go and let the play run out.
Let's see what they call here. Oh, they're going to back the Tornadoes up.
Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Dover Tornadoes.
I was wondering who was going to win. The far side judge had false start. The near sideline judge is touching his hips for encroachment, and they're going to back the Tornadoes up for a short field goal here, or long extra point rather.
More like an NFL extra point now. 27-7, Dover leads. Extra point from Marlatt. The snap, high snap through the hands of the holder. Marlatt falls on it way back at about the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a no good on the extra point attempt on the bad snap. So the score remains 27-7 with 3:20 to go, third quarter. A Cush Financial timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Valley High School, a high end over and kick fielded out about the 6-yard line by Colton Thomas. He runs up here to the 20, sidesteps the defender, and finally gets shoved out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. Got drug out of bounds all the way back past the thick white stripe into the green on the Indian Valley sideline. No flags thrown on that, but that's where the Indian Valley Braves will start over. And they have it 1st and 10.
37, Talon Patton, the Dover linebacker on the tackle there, knocks Colton Thomas out of bounds. The Tornadoes are playing with fire, kicking it deep to number 7.
1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line for the Indian Valley Braves. 2 receivers on the far side. I formation, Bircher at fullback with Kinsey dotting the I, Carter under center. They turn and hand it to Kinsey off the left side of that offensive line. He's going to be drugged down up past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. J.J. Barton on the stop for the Tornadoes.
We got a Tornado down, Joe. He's cramping here. Can't pick up the number, but looks like a cramp.
Looks like we do, like you said, got a cramping Dover player on the sidelines. That gives us a chance to look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard. Newcomerstown up on Conotton Valley 45-8. Tusky Valley still leads Martins Ferry 25-21. New Philly up on Worcester 22-13. Fairless leads Claymont 28-18. Ridgewood shutting out Carrollton 13-0 in the fourth quarter. Garraway shutting out West Muskingum 28-0. West Holmes with a 1-point lead over Licking Valley 20-19. Canton South, Sandy Valley now tied at 21. Harrison Central, Malvern tied at 14. Strasburg, they trail Latonia 14-12. Lowville leads TCC 47-0. Southern leads East Canton 22-7. And Barnesville, they lead Buckeye Trail 35-8. Our score here, 27-7. Dover leads with 3:02 here in the third quarter. J.J. Barton was the injured Dover Tornado. I believe just calf cramps, as you see, or leg cramps.
Break out the pickle juice.
Yuck. I love pickles. I cannot drink pickles. Oh, I couldn't do it.
So he has to sit at play, so he's out, and Zane Mark and Talon Patton in that linebacker right now.
2:50 to go, shotgun formation. Carter takes a snap, going to fake it. Has his receiver, that's Colton Thomas out here at the 40. Makes one guy miss, spins out of another tackle, gets shoved out of bounds at about the 43-yard line as number 2, Caden Shy on the stop, shoves Thomas out of bounds, and Baumberger was there as well.
Yeah, Baumberger stepped up there, and Colton Thomas danced around him. Shy comes up to make the hit and knock him out of bounds, but not before he could pick up the first down.
A First Federal Community Bank first down for the Indian Valley Braves. With 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. 27-7, Dover leads Indian Valley. 2 receivers go split to the far side. That's McComb and Golder. Kinsey in the backfield. Now he splits to the far side to make it trips receivers. Colton Thomas in at quarterback. He takes a snap, going to run here to the near side. Gets tripped up, spins out of a tackle, keeps his feet. What balance there from Colton Thomas. Gets up past the 45 to about the 46-yard line. Made something out of nothing, did Colton Thomas.
Yeah, Colton Thomas takes the direct snap. The strength of the formation was left. He comes right, spins off a tackle, and picks up some more yardage before he eventually goes down there. But he picked up about 2 or 3 more yards after the initial contact.
Looks like he ran away from the strength of the
Sure.
formation.
Yep.
Kind of a weak side quarterback run there for Colton Thomas. Sam Carter now back in at quarterback. Thomas goes in motion to the far side. Carter takes a snap, gets some pressure, runs here to the near side, and he is just going to run out of bounds as he is forced out of bounds by number 59 for the Dover Tornadoes, Zane Mark, and that's going to bring up a third down for Indian Valley.
Yeah, third down and probably about 4 there, Joe. He was going to throw the football. They motioned to trips to the field. He was going to throw it, nothing there. Tucks it and gets out of bounds here to the boundary and lives to fight another day.
Under 2 minutes to go here, third quarter, 1:59 to be exact, 27-7. Dover leads Indian Valley. Third down and about 3 for the Braves. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Carter takes a snap, fakes to Kinsey. Has his receiver wide open. That's Kinsey. No, that's Golder up to the 40. Drops his shoulder and gets out close to the 35-yard line. Nice quarter roll there by Sam Carter. Found Eric Golder on the far sideline.
Nice execution there out of the Braves. They did a little false key, Joe. They took the left guard and did a little fold block like they were giving it to Kinsey. Carter keeps it and hits the back out of there, hits the wing out of the backfield there. Freezes the Dover linebacker because you got to respect that run and takes it out to the outside there, picks up the first down.
So first down and 10 at the Dover 36-yard line for the Braves. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers split here to the near side. I formation. Carter under center, turns, fakes, now rolls here to the near side, has his receiver caught and out of bounds. That's number 5, Tanyan McComb, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Braves.
Dover's in cover 3 there, Joe, so the corner has deep third. The outside linebacker, or in this case the strong safety, has to get width there, and what happened was McComb stopped in that void, picks up the first down.
So 1:19 to go, third quarter, 27-7. Dover leads Indian Valley. The Braves have it first and 10 at the Dover 36-yard line. Shotgun formation, receiver on each side with Kinsey in the backfield. They fake it to him. Carter going to fire over here to the near side. Has Colton Thomas in and out of his hands, and he was covered on the play by number 3 for the Dover Tornadoes. And that was Justice Hughes. And just in and out of his hands for Colton Thomas. Hughes again on the coverage.
Yeah, Hughes on the coverage. Thomas actually had leverage on him, Joe. As a corner, you're supposed to play it inside out and keep leverage. Thomas gets inside Hughes there, but Hughes comes over the top to rake it out of the hands of Thomas.
Looks like Colton Thomas battling some leg cramps as well. He fell to the ground, and he was holding his leg there as he cramped up. Golder goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle, and then he is gang tackled by 3 or 4 Dover Tornadoes led by Simon Lorenz.
They tried to double Simon there. He split the double team and grabbed the hold of Kinsey and then let the host come, Joe. That's Simon Lorenz, fourth or fifth tackle on this drive, Joe. And he had the big stop on 4th down here on this other end.
50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Dover leads by 20, 27-7. Colton Thomas checks back into the ball game. Sam Carter at quarterback. Thomas comes
third and long, Joe.
In the wing here on the near side. Receiver on the far side. 2 backs in the backfield with Carter. Carter rolls now, cuts back here. A little throwback. They're going to throw it back again. Tyson Pryor finds Sam Carter wide open on the far sideline. And he is going to throw it over the middle of the field, and it's going to be incomplete. And there is going to be a flag thrown here.
Late flag.
Very late flag by the side judge. We'll see. It might have been he threw it past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he might have been past the line of scrimmage, though. A little chicanery there out of the Braves. I thought Carter could have ran there, tried to throw back over the middle, which is a cardinal sin, but it falls incomplete there.
We'll see what the call on the field is. Looks like it's going to be against Indian Valley, and I believe it is going to be a legal forward pass. Going to back him up. So we'll see. They're still trying to figure it out. The white hat now gets what he wants.
Maybe.
Maybe he's confused. I don't know. Looking around.
Illegal forward
pass.
Yep.
Yep.
On red, 5-yard or stop, excuse me, spot foul.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Down.
Hey, guys, I was just watching replay of the video. When we got a pause, Sam Carter is 2 lines behind, or almost 2 yards behind the stick when he threw that ball.
Oh, that's not good. Officials missed that one, according to Shannon Thomas in the video review right there on Shannon standing on the line of scrimmage.
That's why we call him all night long.
All night long's always working.
Well, maybe it was like 1.5 yards, but he was still well behind the stick.
Snap to Carter. This time he fakes to Kinsey. Going to get flushed out. Fires to the far sideline. Incomplete. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Indian Valley Braves. And the Dover Tornadoes will take over, leading 27-7 with about 14 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
The Braves had a nice drive going there, Joe, but the Dover defense, Bode is back in the red zone there. They didn't get in. Right there, Carter rolls left, which is a hard throw for the quarterback. You have to square your shoulders and deliver the football, and unfortunately for the Braves and fortunately for the Tornadoes, it falls unharmed to the turf. The Tornadoes are going to take over with a turnover on downs.
Big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew tonight. Lydia, Brady leading the way for us here, giving the sights and sounds for Big Z Sports. The guys back in the studio, the Hartshorse Quality Housing Studios, Chris Kale, Nick McWilliams, Adam Saweski. I'm kind of jealous. They get Sammy Sue's tonight when I'm not there.
I heard Adam was eating wings and licking his fingers.
Have you ever seen Adam eat wings?
I have not.
It's kind of gross.
But
I mean,
I
he licks his finger. He sticks the whole wing in his mouth and then starts licking on his fingers.
Hey, that's a professional then.
I don't know, man. That's kind of gross.
But I'm just jealous they got Sammy Sue's.
I know, right? Well, they won't be open time we get out. Maybe I'll have to go tomorrow.
Maybe so.
But, of course, here we have 14 seconds to go, 27-7. Dover leads here in the third quarter. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Trips receivers here on the near side, one receiver on the far side. Clark goes in motion. They're going to turn and hand it to J.J. Barton. He's going to be dropped by number 22, Grady Kinsey. And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Headed to the fourth quarter, Dover leads 27-7. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Indian Valley High School. The Dover Tornadoes lead 27-7 over Indian Valley, and Dover will take over 2nd and 5 after the end of quarter. They have it, 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Shotgun with Judkins and Barton in the backfield. Judkins looks over to the sideline, gets what he wants from the coaches, now takes a snap. Turn and hand to J.J. Barton, makes one guy miss, breaks out of another tackle, and dives for the First Federal Community Bank first down. But there is a flag on the field, another late flag from the side here. We'll see what it's going to be. We had a flag thrown, I believe, from the white hat, and then the side judge here on this sideline threw it after the whistle was blown.
Yeah, that was that's going to be a dead ball. I'm assuming it's going to be holding. And they'll mark that off, and then it's going to be a dead ball, so they'll go back the other way if it is, in fact, a dead ball. They're trying to sort it out here, Joe.
10? Is that what he said?
2 Wright, personal foul, 75 Wright.
Okay, both on Dover.
So holding on Dover, that's going to go back 10 yards, and then a dead ball personal foul on Dover. That's going to back them up 15.
That's right. That's going to be correct, Joe.
It's going to be first and about 35 if I can do my quick math.
Well, it's going to be second.
Or it'd be, well, yeah, second. I'm sorry. You're right. Second down and no, they picked up the first down. So they picked up the first. No, the holding. The holding's going to back them up. You're right. So it's going to be second down.
Forever.
You're smarter than me. Sorry.
I am not.
So it's going to be second in a Lyft or an Uber or whatever you want to call it.
They can't say a taxi these days. They don't know what that is.
Taxis. What are those?
Yeah.
Do we know what those are?
Cab.
A cab. Hail a cab because you're going to need it to get the first down here. Second down for the Dover Tornadoes. Second down and a long way. They're all the way back at their 15-yard line. They have to get out all the way almost to midfield. Going to be a little tunnel screen back to the middle of the field. It's going to be complete, but only up to about the 20-yard line. Going to bring up third and long for the Dover Tornadoes. They had it second and 31. It's going to be third down now and maybe 26.
Yeah, the penalty bug's been biting the Tornadoes. That's about their fourth or fifth holding penalty, Joe. And then you got the 15 tacked on top of it there. The tunnel screen there to Caden Shy picked up only about 3 or 4. That's not what you need if you're Dan If's Chargers on second and forever.
11:15 to go in the ball game. 27-7. Dover leads third down and 26. Going to fire it deep over the middle of the field, and that's going to be picked off by Tanyan McComb inside Dover territory at about the 45-yard line. Kind of a long punt. You know, you look at it that way. If you don't complete that, you're going to punt anyway.
Sure.
So McComb fields it, almost played center field there and picked that off, and that's where Indian Valley will take over.
Yeah, Dover was running 2 verts there, but McCombs comes over the top, and the throw missed a little middle. McCombs make a nice diving catch there to give him the ball on the 45.
So Tanyan McComb with the interception of Jack Judkins. Dover will have it, or excuse me, Indian Valley will have it with 11:06 to go here in the ball game, trailing 27-7. They come out with 3 wide receivers here on the near side, shotgun formation with Kinsey in the backfield. They're going to flip it out here to Golder, number 25, up here to midfield. And he is going to get driven out of bounds inside Dover territory at about the 48-yard line. Isaac Blickensderfer on the stop.
Using the whole field there, Joe, a little using the width and instead of the length there, gets to the sideline. Blickensderfer comes up to the free safety and makes the tackle, but great pickup there on first down for the Braves.
11 minutes exactly in the football game, 27-7. Dover leads Indian Valley. Been a good football game here tonight. The score maybe a little more lopsided than how close this game has been. I formation. Going to turn and pitch it off here to, that's going to be Tyson Pryor, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds around the 35. And
late
then
flags all over the place.
2 flags come out, and we're going to see what happened. It's getting, like Chris Cale would say, it's getting a little chippy out there.
It is. I'm going to guess this, just guessing, this is going to be offsetting, but we'll see what happens. The side judge threw 1 and the umpire threw 1.
So we'll see what the call is. As the white hat wants to talk on the mic, so he's trying to figure it out.
Dead ball, personal foul, Wright 9.
That goes on Gigax from the Dover Tornadoes. Going to give Indian Valley 15 more yards. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Moves the ball down to the 26-yard line. Mental mistake there by the senior.
Head down to Shannon Thomas on the sidelines. And Shannon, did you see the late hit or personal foul after the play? I think Shannon has his headset on. The handoff to Tyson Pryor, runs here to the near side, breaks out of a couple tackles. All the way down to the 15-yard line, enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Knocked out of bounds there by 88. Isaac Blickensderfer for the junior free safety once again.
Real quick, Auto Works Collision Center scoreboard, Newcomerstown all over Conotton Valley, 52-8. Tusky Valley expands their lead to 32-21 over Martins Ferry. New Philadelphia still leads Worcester 22-13. I formation here for Indian Valley. Colton Thomas comes in motion here to the near side. A turn in hand to Tyson Pryor. And he breaks out of one tackle and gets dropped at about the 10-yard line. Tyson Pryor running hard here in this drive for the Indian Valley Braves with 10:42 to go in the football game.
Yeah, Pryor, the 1-2 punch with Kinsey there, and they're running him to the boundary. He's having some success on this drive. First down again.
More scores on the AutoWorks Collision Center scoreboard. Fairless up on Claymont 35-18. Ridgewood shutting out Carrollton 13-0. Garraway still shutting out West Muskingum 28-0. Now in the fourth quarter, West Holmes leads Licking Valley 28-19 in the third. I formation, Carter under center, turns, gives to Kinsey, first man through, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield for a loss. Going to bring up second down for the Braves.
That was number 6, Sean Baumberger, along with 58, Simon Lorenz on the stop for the Tornadoes. Trying to hit that quick hitter to Kinsey again, and not much going there on first down.
$9:55 to go here in the fourth quarter, 27-7. Indian Valley trails Dover. Shotgun formation. Going to fake it as Carter throws to his open receiver. That's going to be 22. Kinsey sidesteps the defender, and he goes into the end zone for a touchdown from 11 yards out. Carter to Kinsey, and the Braves cut into the Dover lead now 27-13 with 9:40 to go in the football game.
A little counter action there out of the Braves. They fake the counter, get the roll out with Carter, and he hits Kinsey. What a jump cut there by Kinsey, and he gets into the end zone.
So Tanyan McComb now on for the extra point for the Indian Valley Braves. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is almost blocked, and it gets over the crossbar and good, as now the lead for Dover shrinks one less point, 27-14 with 9:40 to go in the football game. Cush Financial timeout on the field. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
And 99.9 Z Country.
9:40 to go here, fourth quarter. Indian Valley scores on an 11-yard touchdown run, or a touchdown pass from Carter to Kinsey to cut the lead for Dover to 27-14. Kudos back in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studios. Adam Saweski updated us on the rule, the forward pass a little while ago for the Indian Valley Braves. They actually threw it forward on the first pass to Tyson Pryor, who threw it back to Sam Carter, then who tried to throw it again, and you can't do that.
That's
so
correct.
Adam Saweski caught that. Good eye there, Saweski back in the studio. As McComb line drive kick going to be fielded by an up man about the 21-yard line. And that's going to be number 3 for the Dover Tornadoes. Breaks out of a tackle, hurdles another, and finally gets dropped at about the 40-yard line is Justice Hughes on the return for the Tornadoes, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and 10.
He has a hurdler in track, Joe, so that's apropos there. He hurdles him. But Dover's going to start with good field position. I know you don't want to kick it deep to the deep guys there, but you're giving Dover the ball up about the 40-yard line, and that's pretty good field position to start your offense.
$9:29 to go here in the fourth quarter, 27-14. Dover leads Indian Valley. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. They bring 2 receivers here on the near side and 3 on the far side. Empty backfield with Judkins in the shotgun. Judkins takes a snap, looks to the far side, has his receiver, another tunnel screen, and Indian Valley sniffs it out for maybe a 2-yard gain for the Dover Tornadoes, as Justice Hughes was the receiver for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Baumberger and Shire to the field. Barton Dalen Clark and Hughes were to the boundary there and tried the tunnel screen or the jailbreak and picked up about 4 yards on first down.
3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Again, empty backfield. Judkins in the shotgun, looks over to the sideline to get the call from his coaching staff. Takes a snap, looking to the far sideline, has his receiver, and he breaks out of a tackle, comes back here to the middle of the field, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Tanyan McComb on the stop for the Braves.
Yeah, just that's a staple in the spread offense, Joe. Just a little stop route there. When they're going to play zone, we're going to drive off like we're going, like you're going deep, and just hit that stop route. And the linebacker can't get there, and the safety can't come up and fill. You pick up the first down.
8:30 to go here in the game. 27-14. Dover leads. 3 receivers split here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Judkins in the shotgun. Quarterback draw right up the middle. Spins out of a tackle, keeps going. He gets all the way into Indian Valley territory, all the way down to about the 36-yard line. Nice run there by the sophomore QB.
Just a numbers game, Joe. Dover spreads them out in the 5 wide, and then you have that extra runner in there with the quarterback. He picks up good yardage on first down there. Did Judkins over right guard. Picks up about 7.
Under 8 minutes to go at 7:55 in the ball game. 27-14. Dover leads Indian Valley. Barton in the backfield now as Clark goes in motion. They're going to fake it. Now going to hand to Barton. He lowers his shoulder, keeps his legs moving, and that's going to be enough for the First Federal Community Bank first down. Moves the sticks, and the clock keeps moving at 7:39 to go.
A little counter action there out of the Tornadoes. Clark comes in motion. They give it to Barton going back the other way over left guard. Nice run there by Barton to pick up the first down with that extra effort.
7:25 to go in the ball game. Dover leads by 13, 27-14. 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Empty backfield with Judkins in the shotgun.
Under 7 to snap it here, Joe.
Now Barton into the backfield. They're going to give it to him on a little jet sweep, and he is going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss on the play. Indian Valley was in there on that. Looks like Grady Kinsey in on the stop for the Braves.
Yeah, Grady Kinsey in there. Help from Riker Williams. And there, little miscommunication there with the Tornadoes there with the jet motion and the snap. I'm not sure what happened there, but nonetheless, Barton gets it. But Kinsey and Riker Williams up to the task and drops him for a 1 to 2 yard loss.
Don't forget, coming up, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we'll announce our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game as well.
Indian Valley Braves have gone to a 30, Joe.
Putting more DBs on the field for the Braves to try to shut down this passing attack for the Tornadoes. Judkins takes it, fires to the far sideline, has his receiver. That's going to be Dalen Clark. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 30 or the 24-yard line. And that's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Tornadoes.
A little stop route again on the sideline there. If anybody's going to sit in that 30, Joe, I look for Judkins to keep and be that extra runner. It's 5-on-3 up front. You get free shots at blocking linebackers, and we'll see what Coach Teddy Jones and Mark Malk, the offensive coordinators for the Tornadoes, draw up here.
Clock moving at 5:50 to go in the ballgame. Big thanks to Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers tonight for providing chocolate milk to both teams following the game.
Chocolate milk, Joe.
Man, I'm hoping there's a couple down there maybe we can snag on the way out. That's always good after a high school football game. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field taken by the Dover Tornadoes. We'll take it with them, a Cush Financial timeout. Back after this, you're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Travis McClelland.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dover leads 27-14. And we're going to take a look at the AutoWorks Collision scoreboard update.
Newcomerstown up on Conotton Valley 52-14 in the fourth. Tusky Valley leading Martins Ferry 32-21 in the fourth. Philly leading Worcester 22-13 in the fourth. Fairless and Claymont locked in a tight one. Fairless 35, Claymont 33, and we'll get to the rest of the scoreboard after this play, Joe.
So Dover comes out of the break, out of the timeout, with trips receivers here on the near side, twins on the far side. Judkins is in the shotgun, now walks up as the white hat and another official talking.
They're confused about the scoreboard here, and they're discussing something, Joe.
We'll see what they're talking about here.
We'll go ahead and take back to the scoreboard. Fairless and Claymont locked in a tight one. Fairless 35, Claymont 33 in the third. Ridgewood 13-0 over Carrollton, and that's a final.
So Ridgewood improves to 3-0 on the season. The white hat.
We're having issues with the play clocks, so we are going to keep it on the field.
So the play clock now will be held on the field instead of on the clocks on each end zone.
Yeah, that'll be the back judge and the other, the extra line judge, the sixth. They're working a six-man crew today. That'll be their job to keep you, and they'll raise their hand with 10 seconds to go. That's how the quarterback will know, Joe.
3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Judkins in the shotguns. Bad snap, and Judkins takes off after it, gets it, and he looks like he was able to fall on it way back at about the 46-yard line, and that's going to be a huge loss for the Dover Tornadoes.
They ran the play that I thought they would run, Joe, just a high snap, and probably could have been handled, but it was a pretty high, hot one there and over his head, and he did a good job of chasing it down and falling on it because the Braves were coming.
So that's going to bring up fourth down and a long way for the Dover Tornadoes. Another Cush Financial timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll take a look at the AutoWorks Collision scoreboard and the Newcomerstown Trojans. They knock off Conotton Valley 52-20. Tusky Valley leads Martins Ferry 32-21. New Philadelphia up on Worcester 22-13. Fairless and Claymont in a tight one, 35-33 in the third quarter. Ridgewood knocks off Carrollton 13-0. That is a final. Garraway, they lead West Muskingum 28-0 in the fourth quarter. West Holmes up on Licking Valley 28-27. Canton South now with a 14-point lead on Sandy Valley 35-21. Malvern leads Harrison Central 22-14. Strasburg up on Latonia 26-14. Lowville leads TCC 47-0. Back at it here. It's going to be a punt, I would only assume. Punt out of the shotgun. Low line drive kick, and it's going to take a Dover bounce all the way down close to the 5-yard line. And that's where Indian Valley will take over. 1st and 10, trailing by 13 with 5:17 to go.
Yeah, that'll quick kick there out of the quarterback. And what you do is you keep the returners and get your return team getting a return on. So he just takes the snap and punts it down there. He gets a nice roll, kicks it down to just outside the 5 to the 6-yard line. They're going to make the Braves drive the length of the field with 5:17 to go.
Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in the ball game. 27-14, Dover leads with 5:17 to go in the game. So Indian Valley's going to come out with I formation. 2 receivers here on the near side. Carter under center. Turn and hand to Kinsey. Breaks out of a tackle, keeps his legs moving, gets up past the 5 to about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line, and that's where he'll be dropped. Going to bring up 2nd down now for the Braves.
That was number 6 on the carry there, Joe. That was Tyson Pryor.
Was it Pryor?
That was Pryor, yep. He come up with the football, gets back and gains maybe a yard. 2nd down and long here for the Braves. They're backed up into their own goal line here.
2nd down and 8. Shotgun, 2 receivers on the far side. Carter takes a snap, rolls to the far sideline, fires it out. Has his receiver at the 10. Sidesteps the defender, and he is shoved out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Looks like it was Colton Thomas on the reception. Man, he is so good at that stop and go.
Yeah, he's got that stop and go, and he just has that little jump just enough to get away from the shoulder pads and into the arms, and then hits the ground and gets accelerated, and it's going to be 3rd and short here for the Braves. Money down.
It's one of those guys you probably couldn't tackle in a phone booth.
Yeah. That's why I say in today's game I couldn't play outside linebacker now, just because the speed of the game and the athletes and how it is now, it's different from when we played 200 years ago.
Well, you're also 30 years older than you were
That's
when you were
true.
playing.
Well,
And you may weigh a little bit more then, too.
Yeah.
Third down
third
and
and
2.
short.
3rd and 2, 3:55 to go here in the ball game. Turn and hand it off. That's going to be Pryor again. Cuts outside and lowers his shoulder up past the 20 to about the 23-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Little stretch play there, Joe. They pulled the right and left guard, come around left end there, and led the way for Pryor to pick up the first down.
Don't forget, coming up, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll have ours here at the site. And, of course, the guys back in the Hartford's Quality Housing Studios will have theirs all the way up until 11 o'clock. We'll announce our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game. That's all coming up at the conclusion of our game as Sam Carter takes a snap. A little throwback here, and it almost intercepted by the Dover defender intended for Grady Kenzie. Number 8, Sean Baumberger. No, that's Dalen Clark, excuse me. On the coverage, man, that ball would have been about another yard longer. I think Clark would have had it.
Yeah, they were trying to get it to Kinsey out here in the flats after the run fake there. Tried to get it to him, just overthrown. Carter was under heavy pressure there by the Tornado defense. Had to get rid of it, and a little too far for Kinsey.
2nd down and 10 to go from their own 23-yard line for Indian Valley. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. 3:27 to go in the ball game. Carter takes the snap, fires here to the near side. That's going to be Jackson Bircher, and just overthrown his intended receiver did Sam Carter.
Yeah,
bring up 3rd down.
Sorry about that, Joe. A little wide there. They ran a little combo route. Colton Thomas was out here at the receiver, ran a little skinny post there, and they brought Bircher from the tight end spot out here into the numbers area, trying to take advantage of that Dover cover 3, and just threw it wide and out of bounds.
So 3:23 to go here in the ball game. Going to be 3rd down and 10 now for Indian Valley. Probably 4 down territory, wouldn't you think, Trav? This late in the ball game.
Yeah, it has to be 4 down territory here, but you're down 2 scores, so we'll see what Lank does. But 3rd and 10, not ideal for the Braves. We'll see what they come up with.
Shotgun as Carter rolls here to the near side. Has his receiver just in and out. It hit the turf as Tanyan McComb tried to haul it in, and it did bounce off the turf. Was that Tyson Pryor? That was Tyson Pryor. 5 and 6 look very familiar from this far away, or very similar from this far away.
I think you might have been right, Joe. My apologies. It was
5. Was it Tanyan McComb?
He had the 5 curled up there in front. It looked like a 6 to me, but you were on top of it. My apologies, sir.
Hey, you don't need to apologize to me. I've missed several numbers here tonight, and you've helped me with those. So Tanyan McComb almost hauls it in, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 10 at their own 27. Colton Thomas now on to punt the football away. Is that Caden Shy back there to return it? Nice high end over end punt. Going to take an Indian Valley bounce all the way down into their territory out about the 35-yard line. That's where Dover will take over, leading 27-14 with 3:09 to go in the football game.
I think you're going to see a lot of J.J. Barton, number 4, Judkins, and Dalen Clark on runs here. I don't think Dover will put too much in the air here. Up 2 scores with a 3:09 to go, and Indian Valley only has 2 timeouts.
Great crowd on hand here tonight at Indian Valley High School. Like you said earlier in the game, the sun was bright, high in the sky. Great atmosphere here tonight. The sun went down. It cooled off quite a bit. Feels really good. High school football weather in September, the first day of September in Ohio.
When we started this game, Joe, they were 6-7 deep along the rails here in the wings, and it was a really nice football crowd here on Friday night in Tuscarawas County, and we got to see a whale of a game here.
We did, of course. 27-14. Dover leads Indian Valley with 3:09 to go here in the 4th quarter. Don't know what the holdup is on the field, but we'll
I think they're getting the clock figured out again, Joe.
Take a look at the Auto Works Collision scoreboard update real quick. Again, Newcomerstown, they knock off Conotton Valley 52-20. Tusky Valley expands their lead even more on Martins Ferry, 39-21. New Philadelphia leads Worcester 22-13. Fairless leads Claymont 35-33. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to be J.J. Barton. He's going to be stood up just past the line of scrimmage and dropped. Going to bring up 2nd down for Dover. Ridgewood, they knock off Carrollton 13-0. Garraway still up on West Muskingum 28-0. Looks like West Holmes is trailing Licking Valley 2,734-28. That's what the scoreboard says.
Sweet.
And that's a big score.
That is a big score.
2,700 points. That has to be some kind of record.
I would think so.
Make it 34-28. Thanks for the correction there, Chris. And I cannot repeat what he wrote in the comments section, but we love you, Chris. Thank you very much. And Canton South up on Sandy Valley 35-27. Malvern leads Harrison Central 22-14. Strasburg leads Latonia 26-14. Oh, that was Nick's fault. Now Chris is throwing Nick under the bus for that. So we'll see what else Nick can.
We should just apologize like I did when I got a wrong number for you, and then it's all.
I'm not going to apologize because they put 34-27 on the score, or 27-34 on the scoreboard.
27,000.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, come on now. Barnesville 42-8 over Buckeye Trail. That's a final. In Southern, they're beating East Canton last we checked 22-7. 3:01 to go here in our ball game. Dover leads 27-14. And again, they finally get the play underway, and then there's a flag for a false start on the Dover Tornadoes. That was Thomas Pavito.
Pavito, yes, the right guard, senior right guard.
He's a big dude. We saw him in the pregame down there by the Victory Bell for the Indian Valley Braves, and he walked by me, and I'm like, that dude's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big one. 6'6", 300.
Yeah, he's a big boy. The line for the Tornadoes goes 250, 245, 280, 300, and 210. Some big dudes.
Yeah, that's some girth up front.
3:01 to go here in the ballgame. 27-14. Dover leads. Two receivers here on the near side. They're going to turn and flip it in the Wildcat. That's going to be number 3, Justice Hughes on the carry. And that's going to be well short of the first down. Going to bring up third down now for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, going to call the last time out there for the Braves. Hughes didn't get out. He smartly cut it up and didn't run out of bounds there, and got ripped down there by the linebacker. Couldn't tell which one, but nice play there. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
A Cush Financial timeout on the field. Guess what? We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Z Country.
2:52 to go in the football game. Dover leads 27-14. They have it 3rd down and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Judkins at quarterback, 3 receivers here on the near side of the field, 2 over on the far side. Judkins takes a snap, looks, fires here to the middle, almost intercepted by the Dover Tornado, or by the Indian Valley Braves, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 10 now for Dover as Judkins tried to find his receiver on a slant route, threw it behind him, and almost picked off.
Yeah, they ran double slants from the outside and tried to run Barton on the bubble underneath and just threw it wide there, and incomplete, going to force the Tornadoes to punt. The key there, Joe, is the clock doesn't keep running. The Braves were out of timeouts there, and the incomplete pass stops the clock.
.248 to go in the ball game. 4th down and 10 for the Dover Tornadoes. 27-14 they lead as they're going to punt the football away to Indian Valley. Nice high end over end kick. And that's going to be fielded back at about the 18-yard line. And that's going to be dropped there by Tanyan McComb. Tanyan McComb on the return. And that's where he is going to have it 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Dover leading 27-14.
Dalen Clark and Colin Bruno on the coverage there. Great coverage. Clark makes the tackle right where he caught the football. Clark's had a nice game here today, Joe. He's vying for that shirt we give out.
We give out a shirt?
That's what I hear.
Wow.
I haven't been in the booth with you for a while, but
and it's been since what? The Thursday of week 1 and the 27-hour rain delay that we had.
That's it, yeah.
That was a long night.
In the sweat box.
Oh, my gosh. 2:38 to go in the ball game. Indian Valley now with the football, 1st and 10 at their 18-yard line. Carter takes it, rolls to the far sideline, has his receiver out there, and that's going to be number 5, Tanyan McComb, out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. There's some more yellow laundry on the field. It's going to be an ineligible receiver on the field.
I don't know about that, Joe. And I never want to chastise an official, but I do know that guy.
You know him?
I know who he is. How's that? And I don't know about that.
Head down to Shannon Thomas on the sidelines. And Shannon, that happened right in front of you. Did you see any ineligible receiver downfield?
Yeah, number 64 was probably about 4 yards downfield. He kind of pushed his guy to the side and he took off downfield, and he was a little far downfield.
Well, my apologies to the line judge.
Yeah, so Shannon right on top of things. The line judge saw it. Shannon saw it, and Travis and I did not see it.
That's right.
2:32 to go here in the ball game. 27-14. Indian Valley leads. They have it shotgun formation. Carter takes the snap. Now rolls out of. He's going to be in trouble. Gets out of the trouble and then throws it here on the near sideline. Colton Thomas with a juggling catch, and he is shoved out of bounds by number 3, Justice Hughes, or is that number 2?
That was 2.
That was
Shy
2. Caden Shy. 2 and 3. Very, very similar up here in the booth.
Yeah, that was a double catch there by Coleman. Nice job by Sam Carter. He was pressured. Matt Juice Jones had the containment out there. Pressure came from the inside. He steps up, threw one. Colton let it get into his body, but re-caught it and picked up its second down and about 14.
Calling it 2nd and 14. Shotgun formation. Little throwback screen here, and that's almost picked off, and that would have been a touchdown.
Cade McGarry, the senior, the dream play for a defensive end. He read it, sniffed out the screen, cut it inside. It hit him in the hands. I guess that's why he plays D end and guard.
He's a defensive end. He's on the line. He can't corral the football. That would have been a touchdown
and we
for
saw
McGarry.
2 of those today. If you remember, Quake Beatty had a shot early in the game for the Braves, and there McGarry. And as a defensive lineman, you know what you feel. And so when they let you by like that, you got to say something's up, and you retrace your steps. McGarry did that, jumped the route, and unfortunately couldn't pull it in.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Carter takes the snap, going to take off through the middle of the field now to the 25, sidesteps the defender and takes a big shot at the 25-yard line as J.J. Barton brings Carter down, and it's going to bring up 4th down now for the Indian Valley Braves with 1:48 to go here in the football game.
Yeah, picked up yardage there, and Barton tracked him down right before he could pick up the first down, 4th and 2. Made it 4th and manageable.
Don't forget our First National Bank of Denison halftime report was a little while ago. Our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show is coming up at the end of our game here as the pass was out to the far sideline. Looks like number 5, Tanyan McComb, on the reception. Going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Again, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show coming up. McInturf Realty Player of the Game will announce that. And, of course, big thanks to the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers for the chocolate milk for both teams here tonight for Dover and Indian Valley. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Novellus, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, our streaming sponsors tonight, Cartoons of New Philadelphia, your automotive accessory headquarters. Carter takes a snap, fires here to the near sideline, in and out of the hands of Jackson Bersher. And that's going to bring up 2nd down now for the Braves with 1:21 to go.
Yeah, I think Bircher was going to look to run there, but hit him in the hands and drops to the turf. It's going to be 2nd down and long with 1:21 to go. The Braves are forced to sit back in the shotgun and throw, Joe. Not something they want to do, but when you're down 2 scores this late, you really got no choice. You got to try to hit the home run. The Dover defense is going to be happy to let them catch it in front of it. They got to be sure tacklers. Can't give up the big play.
2 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side, shotgun with Kinsey in the backfield with Carter. Carter takes a snap looking, another screen, just out of the reach of Colton Thomas. It's going to be incomplete and brings up 3rd down with 1:17 to go here in the game.
Yeah, Thomas was open there on the screen. They got the Conway out in front of him from the offensive line there, but couldn't quite hook up.
Quick look at our AutoWorks Collision scoreboard update. Newcomerstown, they win over Conotton Valley 52-20. Martins Ferry They trail Tusky Valley 39-21 in the fourth. New Philadelphia, they knock off Worcester 22-13. Fairless edges out Claymont 35-33. Ridgewood shut out Carrollton 13-0. Garraway shut out West Muskingum 28-0. West Holmes has taken the lead on Licking Valley 35-34. Sam Carter rolls here to the near side, out of trouble, and he is actually going to be brought down by number 2. That's going to be Caden Shy on the quarterback sack, and that's going to bring up 4th down now for the Indian Valley Braves.
4th down, they're probably going to punt it away here, Joe, but Caden Shy in run support from his corner spot, Joe. Tracked down Sam Carter from behind. Got him to the ground. It's going to be 4th down and about 18-20.
Canton South leads Sandy Valley 35-27 in the fourth quarter. Harrison Central, they trail Malvern 22-20. Snap back to Colton Thomas. A high end-over-end kick, and Dover's just going to let it bounce. And that's where it will come to rest here on the turf at about the 43-yard line. And Dover will take over now, leading 27-14 with about 17 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're going to come out and kneel and put this one to bed, Joe. 27-7 are going to be the final, and or 27-14 rather is going to be the final. What a football game we had here.
Yeah, it was a good football game. The game was closer than even the 13 points, in my opinion. I thought Indian Valley played really, really well. Couple mistakes led to a couple Dover touchdowns, and that's what happens. Good teams take advantage of mistakes by the other team, and that's what happened here tonight with the Dover Tornadoes. They took advantage, and Dover's going to get their first win of the season as Judkin's going to take the snap, takes a knee, and that's going to do it. And that will be the final play here from Indian Valley High School as Dover improves to 1-2 on the season. Indian Valley drops to 2-1 with Dover winning 27-14. Final score here at Indian Valley again, 27-14. Dover wins over Indian Valley. Take a quick timeout, come back with our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we'll announce our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game. That's coming up after this with Big Z Sports.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Pat Ferris of Ferris Chevrolet Buick and Toyota. High school sports bring out the best in our schools and in our communities, and the people at Ferris have always believed in the importance of athletics and academics, just like we believe in the great cars and trucks we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we're a great tradition in this area. Ferris, on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Big Brothers Big Sisters needs your help. Hi, this is Monique Duke, and we are committed to matching 82 children that have been waiting to meet their big. Do you have 4 hours a month that you could share with a little doing something you both enjoy? We match bigs and littles with similar interests, so this could be fishing, going to a ball game, going to church, or even shopping. If you would be interested in changing a child's life, please contact us at 330-339-6916 or visit us at bigsforkids.com/volunteer.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athletes have the best gear for the sports they love. Dumont has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing and embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and all your apparel, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Busy schedule? Check out Benson's Heat and Eat section with a variety of entrees and sides for you to choose from. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, Benson's culinary team prepares hot, made-from-scratch dinners, complete with garden salad and bread and butter. Just call ahead to order. For daily and weekly specials, visit bensonsmc.com. Follow them on Facebook or stop into the market. Benson's Market and Catering, 207 North Worcester Avenue in Dover.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service has positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as a respected installer of seamless siding, spouting, and replacement windows and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting jeffwallachllc.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
Geckler and Travis McClelland.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Final score again, 27-14. Dover knocks off Indian Valley to improve to 1-2 on the season, and Indian Valley falls to 2-1. Travis, a great football game here. It was a 13-point differential on the scoreboard, but I feel this game was closer than that.
Yeah, what a whale of a football game. And we said in the pregame, beautiful atmosphere, beautiful facility, two great football programs. They do it the right way. You can talk all you want all week as fans, but these guys are focused. They lined it up. They teed it off. They went at it for 4 quarters. It was a whale of a football game. Had big plays, had grinded out, athletes all over the field. And, the score was 13. It could have been a lot closer than that.
It could have been, and I know Indian Valley had a couple chances early in the game to get in the end zone, unable to do that. Dover took advantage and was able to score on their opportunities, and they got the win, like I said, 27-14. Here tonight in week 3 of high school football. Another great high school football game, and we're blessed to be here, of course, with Big Z Sports. And it's time to now announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And Shannon and Travis and I, we all talked about it in the break, and we came up with one guy. We're going on the defensive side of the ball for the Dover Tornadoes, and number 8, Dalen Clark for the Dover Tornadoes. Had a whale of a game defensively, and, of course, caught a touchdown pass as well on the offensive side of the football. So Dalen Clark is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game tonight. And we will not get a chance to talk with him, but we will still award him our Player of the Game. So congratulations to Dalen Clark. The Dover Tornadoes, as they pick up the win and improve to 1-2. Next week, they are, where are they at?
They're home against Taylor Alderrice from PA.
That's right. And so their first home game of the season. Dover was on the road 3 straight weeks, and now they will be back in the friendly confines of Crater Stadium And they will take on Taylor Alderice, I believe, from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
And they played them the last couple of years.
Yeah, they did, and they got that game out of the Steubenville coach used to play them.
Okay.
And so then they passed them off, and they're playing the Tornadoes now.
And, of course, if Shannon's listening, Indian Valley, who do they have next week? Man, I cannot think who they are playing next week.
They go to Cambridge next week.
Go to Cambridge next week, and big thanks to Shannon there. And, of course, Robbie Anderson's been here all night listening in and helping us out spotting and doing different things for Big Z Sports, and happy to have Robbie here as well. But Dalen Clark, again, our McInturf Realty player of the game.
Yeah, Dalen Clark there all over the field defensively. He started tonight for Sean Bonberger at the strong safety spot, had multiple tackles there, scored the big touchdown, had multiple first downs on the stop route out of the spread, and, big night out of the junior there, and they pick up the win.
Yep, and I head down to the sidelines one final time and talk with Shannon Thomas. And your final thoughts here tonight. Another close one, 20-6 last year, 27-14 this year here at Indian Valley. Shannon, your final thoughts on the game that you watched along with us.
It was just it was a game of big plays. Dover did a nice job down there when Indian Valley got down inside the 5-yard line. They stood their ground and kept Indian Valley out of the end zone, turned it over on downs. Indian Valley gave up 2 big pass plays right there that really kind of helped seal the deal for Dover right there. And Grady Kinsey had a phenomenal game for Indian Valley, the workhorse. And like I said, the scoreboard, it's 13 points. We got to see a whale of a game. I think early in the third quarter, Dover took control, and it was just kind of hard for Indian Valley to get that momentum back.
I would agree. Shannon, great to be back with you, man. Thanks for all the great work you did down there tonight and everything you do for us at Big Z Sports. We couldn't ask for a better person to have on our team, man.
Thanks, guys.
That's Shannon Thomas all night long on the sidelines for us here tonight. And we appreciate all he does, collecting banners and taking pictures and talking to us, giving us his insight all throughout the night.
Running back to the studio on times. He does it all.
Absolutely. So Shannon, class act, and we are so happy and blessed to have him on our team. Travis?
Yes, sir.
Your final thoughts.
What a game. And regardless of what the scoreboard said, both teams got better. Iron sharpens iron, right, Joe? You get better by playing better opponents here. Indian Valley came out and, got behind early. Dover took the opening kickoff, went down and scored a touchdown. And it was one of those games that was back and forth the entire game. It was 7-0 Dover at the end of the first quarter, 14-7 at the half. At the end of 3, it was 27-7 Dover. They kind of took control. And attacks went on in the fourth quarter team, but where both teams won, but both teams are more prepared for the next game.
Well, my man, back in the booth.
Love to be back.
Week 1, now we had you this week, and I believe we'll see you week 6.
Week 6, you and I are going to take the long trip to Mahoning County and get on that concession stand up there.
Oh, that's right. They
Bob
do have
Dove Stadium.
Yeah, they do have the great concession stand up there. Hopefully it's not snowing when we get up there.
I hope not.
You know how Canfield in September is going to be cold.
Yeah, we're up there.
But big thanks to Daniel Adams here tonight doing social media for Big Z Sports. Again, like I said, Robbie Anderson here helping out as well. And I'll be happy to have him in the booth with me next week as we are over at New Philadelphia as they take on Ashland. And that will be our game of the week. Next week, our play-by-play game, again, is New Philadelphia and Ashland over at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Big shout out and thanks to Lydia Brady and her crew tonight for making us look good, sound good, better than we are. And we couldn't do it without Claxon Communications and all she does for us there. Each. Big shout in the studio. Nick, and Adam. Great job. And the Hartzler's quality. They're going to take it from the Dumont game show. Again, finals. 7-14. Dover improves to 1-2. Indian Valley falls to 2-1. For Shannon Thomas and Travis McClellan, I'm Joe Geckler saying, so long, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's show was presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, TMK Valley Propane, First National Bank of Denison, the Caleb Fell Real Estate Team, Wood Electric, Keim Home Center, Niedenthal & Company, the Commercial and Savings Bank, Dr. Nathan Springer, Auto Works Collision Center, and First Federal Community Bank. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Thank you for listening to Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ, Z Country.